Yo, 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 it's your boy HUN Tizzy, and we're back again. It's the Golden Era UK Rap Podcast. Can I get a round of applause, please? Yeah. Like I say every time you see me, big up GCP. Yeah, big up No Invite Music. Yeah, and big up Consume London. Yeah, as always. Yeah, I hope everyone's good. All right, this is the Golden Era. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So that's why the podcast is here. We're on series 3, we're moving. But I want to see if you lots are paying attention, you know what I'm saying? For the algorithms and all that and the interaction and all them things. So this one's called Who Said? Yeah? Even Caesar would have said I was a leader, because the boy goes harder than water in the freezer. Who said that bar? Get me? And if you want to take it even further, what track is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the Golden Era. But anyway, let's move on from all of that, yeah? We'll get into the what you lots came here for. You get me? The guests, the people from that time that were doing their thing, that laid foundational bricks. Do you understand? From, you know what I'm saying, cuz? Yeah? Them times when it was just like, get me, there wasn't no Bluetooth and all them things there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we was dealing with CDs and radio. You know what I'm saying? Like,
own money into it, you know what I'm saying?
do you understand? So to where it is now, it's a beautiful thing. But like, let me introduce my guests.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to let you just introduce yourself, fam.
Yeah. What, swearing, all of that?
Yeah, you know?
Listen,
Yeah, man.
I'm Pepstar.
Pepstar.
Rapper, producer, East London,
Yeah.
Hackney. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to know why I bring you here, cuz? Because
I'm curious still.
not only was he there and like very, very influential, this guy is mad talented. And I knew it then because we're from like round the corner. We have mutual friends and stuff in it, so I actually know him.
Yeah.
But it's only when I went and looked back,
Yeah.
I thought, this guy was, I remember he was giving me beats as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the raps, it was you was making beats. Then I've seen you doing like playing instruments.
You know, before you go into all that, give him the protocol. Where did the name start?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you for being
snap.
here. You know what I'm saying? Because man was just going to go off into a mad
real
thing.
in.
I want to look at that information later. So
Yeah.
I still, you know what I mean? I feel like we
All
should-
right, slow down, Hunt, slow down. Yeah. All right, you heard what you said.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have probably followed your journey,
Yeah.
but they don't know why your name is white.
Yeah.
Get me? I don't even know.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't even know.
was,
So give them the name meaning.
It was like when I was, I don't know how old I was, probably like 9 or something. You know, like,
Okay.
I don't even know if they do it now when you hang out on the block. Something as
Yeah.
simple as that. The older, everyone's there, but it was the older lot. Just had mad pepper grains in my hair, to be totally honest with you. I always used to rock a woolly hat, somewhere or whatever. I always used to rock a woolly hat. And when you take it off, your hair is just brazy. So it was like pepper grain, so it was peppy.
Okay.
And then I feel like everyone was going through a phase where Star was at the end of everything. Like, yo, Star, this
Yeah,
Star,
yo,
that
Star.
Star.
Yeah, okay, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then, exactly, yeah, I know, sharing my age for real.
Okay.
Yeah, that era was, so that Pepstar from that.
Wow.
And took out the star, so it was no stars. And then just Pep.
Okay. See, I'm saying everything has meanings.
Yeah.
It's not just like, you know what I'm saying, innit? Normally people just get, obviously you said you got given the name.
Yeah.
But it's like, we've got the name in music when it's shortened down. We never got Pepper.
Yeah.
We never got Pepper Grain or, whatever it was for us to know where it derives from.
Yeah,
we just got Pep.
Yeah.
If you just asked like a youngster now, they'd think you're talking like you're Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, of course. Though I have no idea. It's just, peppy. What, from pepper grains? Because that's how my hair
You know
was
what?
looking.
Cause see that one, yeah. I normally I know I'm gonna ask this question, innit?
Yeah.
So I normally try and work out why their name's that.
Yeah.
If I haven't already.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
But like I usually wouldn't have tried to work it out because it's just autopilot. We just know your name in it. That's your name.
Yeah.
We never actually wonder why your name's what it is. You get me?
Yeah.
So like, I just thought I tried to work out your name and
Yeah,
Where are you from?
From Clapton, Upper Clapton.
Upper Clapton.
Yeah,
man,
Upper Clapton. So yeah,
That's
man.
where it came from.
Yeah, from there, man. The older lot, they still like. I know what part in life I met you, depending on what you call me.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
like with everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
If you're calling me Peppy, like, I was probably knowing you since
Yeah.
I was like 8+. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Anywhere them times up.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah, of course.
So, cuz, like, what would you say was your influences? No, forget all of that.
Yeah.
When did you start making music?
So I was like classically trained on the piano, so I could play piano. I think from when I was 6.
Who put you through that?
So it was my mum. She taught me to like Yamaha, School of Music,
Wow.
and all of that.
Okay.
So I was able to play instruments from
What
when I
that
was
like?
like.
Sorry, if I
Can I even remember? I didn't remember not enjoying it.
just-
Yeah, so I guess it was good because you remember when you don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it was like an hour every hour on a Saturday, and like grew up in the church and that, so like would play in church sometimes. So it was kind of just normal. It was normal, yeah. Just I enjoyed the piano like up until a certain point in life, but then as with everyone in the area starts rapping.
Yeah.
Pirate radio's going off. Everyone's writing their 1-2 pieces of bars on
What year is
a
this?
paper. Oh, this is early as well. This is like, what year? This is when I was 10.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of years ago. A lot of years ago. So this was like just before, I think, secondary school, as far as I can remember. Because a lot of my friends are older. You know, like 3 years older. Back then, you might as well have been 10 years older. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt so much. But a lot of them were older, so they were just more into things than us young. But they will bring us onto it. So when they're listening, so when they're writing bars, when they're spitting, we'll just be trying to emulate what they're doing.
Did you start grime? Not grime, but garage.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, 140 tempo. That was it. Yeah. And then my friend Leon had like decks, as everyone's friends does. Like, so we have one person in the group that at least has decks. We always used to have. Yeah, of course.
That's when you get the MCs coming out the woodworks. The
Yeah.
next man wants to be a DJ. He might not have no records,
Yeah.
but he just gets the second spin.
Yeah.
You know them ones, like he gets the other mix when
Yeah.
man's bored.
Yeah,
You can't even
cool.
touch them records there.
Yeah.
You know them ones.
Yeah.
I remember them times.
But you know what? Tell a lie. I do remember in primary school, like just standing on benches and freestyle rapping. Like I even remember my mates. I think we had like a little group almost. A guy called Vicky and Sajel would like at playtime jump on the benches
Well, how old
and
are you
just
these
start.
times, cuz?
That's primary school. So, damn. Yeah, I must have been about like, this was like late primary school. So probably like 8, 9 or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I do remember that quite vividly. Like, obviously nothing was written down. I'm not going to spit the rhymes now, but I remember some of the
Well, you
rhymes.
just
And
write
that.
your own.
Yeah, like it would be a freestyle,
8,
and like
9.
we used to all
But
make
I'm
little
forgetting,
tickets.
I'm forgetting.
We had
You're
the
talented, isn't
yeah,
it?
we
So,
had the
man's learning the piano, but he's writing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's crazy.
So we were influenced by that. We used to have that little. So I think maybe it started from then, really, but not in any type of serious way. Just the school playground mess about thing, and then that's grime really started hitting. Do you know what I mean? Like all the stations, Kano, Dizzy, all of that were really translating. So yeah, it's not. Yeah, they're older though, but they lived in Ghana when I was growing up, and then they came over here.
Did you go up by yourself?
Yeah, for most of my childhood, like until maybe like super early teens. Like, yeah, like super early.
I thought it might be maybe a big brother. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but the older lot were the big brothers. You know what I'm saying? It was like a big real community spirit.
Yeah.
In them days there, everyone's area had that big community spirit, especially like estates where the inside, like the entrances were all on the inside. Used to like run out, all of that. Like play schemes were open, like you know what I'm saying. So everyone would just congregate there.
Yeah.
Just be learning things off each other.
Yeah. Spitting bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man would have been either doing the jungle thing or, like, whatever was out, like,
Yeah.
just emulating that, you get me? Or even if it was, like, the, like, US thing when man was doing the Mob Deep, like, you'd be out there rapping or doing something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, fam, that's crazy.
It was a good atmosphere.
So what, kind of, like, we've already touched on it, but we can go a little bit further, you know what I'm saying? What would you say is your influences?
Like, so at first it was rap. Like my dad bought me like 2-pack CDs and that, and I'd listen to it like super young, probably when he was meant to. But you know what I'm saying? Explicit language and all of that. But like I really enjoyed that.
How
And
old are
then
you these
grime,
times, cuz?
that-
You ain't,
yeah,
you
around
ain't-
that
you ain't
same.
even- how old are you these times,
Yeah.
cuz? You know why? Because I've been speaking to you for a little while, yeah.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm trying to paint a picture for these people, but I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think they know what year it is.
Yeah,
Because you haven't said the year once.
Yeah, nah. This
You've
is like
camouflaged it. You know
this
what I'm
is
saying?
like- yeah, no, not even
let us
intentionally.
land,
I just
like, we're in the
my
time
man's
machine.
mad.
Still young, man. They're still
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Still having that
No.
energy. No, not at all. Huh? Like I was saying, I'm not here to hide that. But I think it was like maybe 98. That was, I think, 98 feels like a special
Yeah.
year in terms of discovery for me, like musically.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was around those times, 98, 99. Like I was getting
DMX.
into that. Yeah, I was getting into like the Pack stuff and the Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
I remember my Puff Daddy and Family CD.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
That was hard.
Yo, I still play that to
That
this day.
was
It just
cold.
leaves me with a different feeling.
Yeah, that was cold.
Do you know what I mean?
Concert was mad.
That
Yo,
was-
you went to I would have
The whole industry,
picked.
you know?
Yeah.
People, Cisco, Carl Thomas, Tom,
Yo,
it was a mad concert.
that would have been
Madness.
mad.
Oh,
That
yeah.
CD there.
Singing, rapping the
Yeah.
whole way through, just like enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Like, mad.
And at them ages, I don't think I really even understood what's being said. So, like, as I'm older and I listen back and I'm discovering, do you know what I mean? It really paints
How much of an
vivid.
influence
Yeah.
these guys had on us.
Yeah.
They had me moving. I always say it, man. Snoop Dogg, but I don't want to go off. I want to keep you.
Yeah,
you know, like
no,
on
of course. Yeah.
influences, But
Yeah.
the influence that this music had on me,
Yeah.
is why.
Yeah.
cuz-
So like it was like Tupac greatest hits, I think, was out then because he died at 96. So
Yeah.
by that time, so I was those CDs
You're just
was
getting
yeah,
all of,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all of
So
the
I'm
big
getting all
tunes.
of
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, that CD was hard. What?
Yeah, man.
And it had the official changes on there, and then I'd have a single over one if Heaven's Got a Ghetto, and all of them
Yeah.
rhythms there. Like, but yeah, that's what really like.
Extra tunes on
Yeah,
Extra tunes,
cause a couple extra rhythms.
the Unborn Child.
Yeah.
And the one you just said.
Yeah. Hey, that was hard. So yeah, that kind of got me into rap. So I wasn't introduced to it through grime or garage, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It was through rap,
Yeah.
and then my surroundings,
Yeah.
grime, like garage, and then grime. Like this is pay as you go, and then transcending into
Yeah.
the other things. So naturally, I just pick up the pace on the tempo, innit? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You start spitting fast and grab the mic in a play scheme. My friend Leon would have recorded the instrumentals on a tape. We'll go to the back office and you would just hear us on the PA speakers. So it was that type of atmosphere back then. Yeah, like, which was beautiful. I think back, like, fucking hell.
What stations did you go on, if you can remember?
What, you know what? I missed the stations.
Big on one.
So, yeah, so them lot were
Who's
old
them
enough
lot?
to be so there's a few we had a crew called Too Terrible, from our specific part of Clapton.
Okay.
And that was my
E5.
friend. Yeah. But like Clapton, even upper Clapton's like just got its little sections and stuff,
Yeah.
you know. But it was my friend, me and my friend Farius, Leon, Simon.
Farius,
yeah.
You're not big
He
on
was the
Farius?
one that, I'm saying that's the really one that pushed everything. And he was you
up
remember him?
Farius.
Yeah. And he was like the superstar, like, in our eyes. He was a
Yeah,
superstar in our eyes. Like we actually thought, yo, you know how you think you got your mate that's the baller, like
Yeah.
he's gonna go. Like, yo, Sparko was gonna go. So that's how we felt about him. But yeah, there was a bunch of us. Jamie Tran even was, Jamie.
So what was
Yeah.
your name? What
Jamie
Jamie? What Jamie was on it as
Tran,
well?
yeah, he had Jamie was
spitting
involved.
bars?
Yeah, like 1 or 2 bars.
Them
1 or
man's
2.
not telling man
Yo,
that when
listen.
they're playing football, though.
Listen,
Nah,
he
Jamie,
yo,
try to keep
go
it a
back.
secret.
I think I might have 1 or 2 of these tracks there still. I might expose them one day.
Golden era.
Yeah, but yeah, so there was a couple of us, and just like how you had Rough Squad, and I guess we were just emulating the whole crew stuff.
What was the name?
going
Too
on.
Terrible?
Too Terrible, yeah.
What was your
Yeah.
name these times, cuz?
It was Peppy.
Yeah, you was Peppy then.
Yeah,
cuz. Okay.
yeah. I literally had about PE, PP, like just them basic lyrics, super basic. But it went off though. Don't let me drop that bar at the, you know what I'm saying? At the play center, it was going off. But yeah, so that was really how like we got into structuring our stuff, structuring the bars, looking at it, knowing when to come in, knowing what bars work, get people excited. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of honing in a few skills there.
So, cuz, yeah, what made you switch it to the rap thing then?
Yeah, so I
And what year?
yeah.
Paint a picture. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
of course.
Like, what year?
Yeah. That's a tough one, you know. So what are we like? We've gone from 2011, 12 is when the grime stuff was really, for me, still writing those 140 tempo bars. But like I said, because my CDs were 2-pack and I wasn't taping radio sets then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was really like, I enjoyed grime and I was fitting in with it, but I wasn't as submersed as some of my older friends. So it was like probably like secondary school. I'd say I was about 14, 15. So that was like, well, what, 2014, 15? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that I kind of, no, 2004, 5. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was going to let you
say, you know what I'm saying?
You go.
Yo, no. I had to draw myself back. Like, wait, no, I was only like, what, 8 years ago?
Like,
No, of course. Yeah. No. I wish. Don't let me have been in that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah. So that was like 2004. I think I made my first tape, and then there was another side of East London that was just totally rapping. Do you know what I'm saying? Even on your, like, you know what I'm saying? Even on your, so it was like one or the other. Yeah. But the American instrumentals were slapping.
Who do you remember rapping? You know, like
I remember like you, Joe, like even like Margs,
the Mashtown lot, and
Kalashnikov.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Skinny Man. Kalashnikov's one of my big influences. Like I was listening to his CD religiously. So them lot were rapping. But I could do both. Like, a lot of people could do both. So like on one track I might do grime, another track I might do rap. But I was more leaning towards the rap. You were able to say a lot more in there. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, grime wasn't really about lyrics.
Yeah.
Come to your door with the 4-4.
Yeah.
Hit you in the jaw.
It was more. It was that energy. Like,
it's an energy.
Yeah,
it's a
energy.
spinner man's head off, like kind of.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
He just spelled out his name.
Yeah. It's kind of mad. It's like I know wheelots from the spelling bee.
Simple, man. You can't be trying, man.
You can't. You try to do that in rap. Hey, they're ejecting that CD. That's wild.
Slower tempos, isn't it? Man's gonna hear what you're saying. You know them ones like we're gonna expect more. You know what I'm saying, innit? Just a bit more.
I think trap has got the same rules to grime.
Yeah,
and the same tempo as well.
Yeah, no, it's same tempo.
And it's like you can check whatever shit.
Yeah, but even though it sound, I didn't know that it's the same tempo. Yeah, but even though it is, it still feels like trap slower.
No, definitely, because on the other side of 140. But
because maybe it's because the people spit slow.
Yeah.
So it just makes it sound like the beat. I don't know.
Yeah, it's their rhyming pattern.
It requires the same things that grime requires. It doesn't require too much intelligence in the bars. Furthermore,
who's trap like 3-6 Mafia and that?
But like Young Thug, Gucci Mane,
okay,
like you know what I mean, Young Jeezy, all these people. I'm not saying that we still find them good, but there's a side of trap that doesn't require you to be that intelligent.
No, it's simple, isn't it? It's simplified. It feels like it's simplified.
Metaphors in, and no one's really gonna hear that anyway. They just want to hear that you're trapping in the bando. Yeah, and that's good enough for them. So it's kind of like that.
That energy in it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. It's true, but yes, the rap was like just more introspective, I guess, and that's what my kind of initial introduction to the music thing. So it kind of drifted over towards that at some point in time.
So I know there's people that's followed you. There might not be people that don't even know who this guy is. For all of you, I want to give them something like where they can do some, like research on you, innit? So tell me one of your, like one of your earliest videos that's on the YouTube.
Yeah,
I'll put a link in the description below. And
of course. It was, gosh. I don't even watch my old videos and that. You know, like watching sometimes, but it was,
what, do you have that as well?
What's that?
Not wanting to watch your videos? Because I hardly watch my videos.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just don't tend to. Like, I don't know.
What is it?
The first shoot, though?
Oh, yeah, clearly. Yeah, it was a track called STAR, I think. STAR. Yeah, I think that's what it was called. And I French Kiss, who had like a
shop in it.
Yeah, he had a shop on the high road. Yeah, the record shop on the high road. Like, he doesn't even know, but he's also a big influence. I didn't realise subconsciously.
He used to do freestyles in there, innit?
Yeah, he used to do freestyles.
We did the video of you and KIG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez, look how you're just connected to everything.
Yeah.
Look how you're connected. Like, I was thinking that, but I didn't know if it, like, to just interject it yet, and then you just... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. From the same part. Up the road. Yeah. So they're bros as well. And I can't remember. They were on grime. They were straight.
They were at the time.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing now. He's doing his thing now.
But it's a beautiful. The transition makes sense from grime to like house.
One of the members, innit?
Like one of the main guys, one of the main producers, and
What's he doing
Nah,
he's doing like he's a
killing
DJ
it now,
like,
man.
he's doing
He's killing it.
He's making his own
Bro,
mixes.
he's killing it. I see you on the. I'll show you his Insta. I'll send it to you. You know, like but he's killing it, fam. One white glove and all that. Killing it.
Man is doing it in the forest, lights are going off. I'm like,
Doing it
hey,
in
hey.
mad places, fam. Bare people just.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cold,
you know
fam.
what? Come to think, Clapton had a good couple people in there, man. It was
That's what
crazy.
I'm saying. That's why we here and we
Yeah.
want to just like shed light.
You obviously Rims is from yeah. So he's from like Southall, which is like more towards the, you know what I'm saying, lower Clapton, but still upper Clapton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and
all,
then, exactly.
there's
So
Northwold,
and
there's
I remember
Wigan, Fawcett, Bed, Southwold.
Yeah.
That's what
So
I'm
he
saying,
was
there's
slightly
bare
before our
flats
time,
round there.
but he was from Northwold, so he was from up the road as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, good couple people, and even Rims. I think he recorded his Upper Clapton Dream in French. I think French Kiss part of it anyway. I don't know if it was all of it, but I remember him coming in just when he was, you know what I'm saying, in between whatever he was doing, like coming in recording and. Like, and he had the streets, but I don't even know if we fully realised the full impact of that at the time. What he was doing was crazy.
Yeah.
But later on down the line,
even had that song was out as well.
Yeah, they all signed to Ireland. They had the when Funky House was going off. They like, you know what I'm saying,
Head,
capitalised
shoulders,
off of
knees
that.
and toes and all that
Yeah.
tune,
They
innit?
capitalised off of that, man.
I can't remember.
Some of my friends were. I just might not have been about. Yeah. You just had to be local. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just because see when you know people, it's like just like different, innit? So you just know them, innit? Like we're not like running behind people. If you get me,
Definitely.
It's
I
just
remember
like
the video had clips of bare people, even outside my barber's. There was a couple of clips. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
Yeah, that
it was
bare.
a big day. Like when I check it now, a lot was going on.
Yeah.
A lot was going on in Clapton.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even Tallman was doing his thing. Them
Yeah.
times and all that,
Of
like,
course. Yeah. Up Northwold.
Pro Green did the
Yeah.
Upper Clapton dance. He
Yeah.
did some
song like that. Yeah.
I remember. I don't know if he was the first, but see one of those, you know that thing that goes on you.
Oh, the body cam.
Yeah, it's like a body cam. So it's
Yeah.
just and it's got.
So
when
yeah,
you're walking, it's like you're wobbling.
It's facing you.
Like he's one of the first people I remember seeing. With that kind of, I don't know, man. Maybe,
the
maybe
area
there
was
other people,
vibrant.
but that video was sick.
Yeah, the area was proper vibrant, and slowly looking back now, you can see like
Yeah,
where the pockets were. But it was good times, man.
Yeah, but sorry, cuz I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
What was that song?
So
It was some
STAR,
stars,
yeah. So French Kiss let me use. He had a Porsche at the time. I think I don't even know if I had a license. I can't remember. But he let me just. I was like, oh, I'm doing a video.
Well, he let you drive it?
Yeah. I was in
Cold.
college. Yeah.
Next
I
man would
remember
have
that.
said, yeah, just park up over there, cuz.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? You ain't even got the
2007.
keys, and you know in the show when you look, the keys are
Yo,
not
we were
even
shooting
in
a
it.
video. I think I can't remember. It was one of my mates that I got. It might have been Jamie or one of my other friends to shoot it. Next thing I know, helicopters above, because they thought this car's gonna outrun them. So they threw the bird up and enclosed the car. But them times there, if you're nice to them, you can, you know what I'm saying. They didn't really.
If you just explain.
Yeah,
what
I'm just
it
doing
is
a
you're
video
actually-
shoot. Sorry, you know what I'm saying. Like park up the car and. But yeah, that was a good shoot. So we had that
Did
in
you
the
have
video.
license these times, cuz?
I don't think I did. You know. I
That's what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
That's
I
how
went
know it
college
was
at
early though, innit?
it
You
was
see that them
super-
times.
I might have just got my license, to be honest.
See them times. You could get
I'm
away with a
incriminating
lot.
myself. I'm saying they're gonna slap me with 6 points or not. He's in Ghana now.
He's in Ghana, yeah.
Yeah. He's in Ghana now.
That's big.
Yeah.
He did a lot in the hood.
Yeah.
that
Oh, he
was-
done a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
What? He done a lot. Without even realizing, even just showing man that it's cool to.
And I
Do you know what I'm
think
saying?
I
It's
think you
cool to have
actually
a
have to
business.
just be from that part of Clapton
Yeah.
for you to understand that shop is.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because see, like when people are saying, you know, like okay, cool. People say, oh no, I went to Dill Real.
Yeah.
I went to Dark and Cold.
Yeah,
I went to
yeah.
Ruthless Records. You know, like I went to Body Music. You know, like everyone has a story of where their first CD went.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you see, French Kiss has not been mentioned until today.
Yeah.
But it's not a disrespect. It's because it's a barber shop. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
So,
saying?
yeah, record shop, then
Record
the
shop.
barber shop. You had a little
It's
studio
done a
down
lot of
there.
stuff. It had bare things going on. Do you understand what I'm saying, innit? So I feel like when you was from that area,
Yeah.
you understood what it could
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it
what it
wasn't
meant.
like publicized for the world to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got all of these things here, else you would have seen the whole of happening.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to escape the problems from their ends.
Yeah.
To come there
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
probably all meet up there because everyone's doing the same. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But big them up same way. You know what I'm saying?
So that was
That's a spot, isn't it? Golden Era,
yeah.
Know
For
what I'm
real.
saying?
So that was my first video, and it kind of looked. You know who I think. You know, I'm just trying to remember who shot it, but it was either a guy called Daryl, or I don't think I'd connected with Luke Biggins at the time. Rest in peace. But one of them, it was looking
Luke Biggins
at the time.
He done a lot of videos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's he from? Is he from Clapton or something?
He was from the tall
He's
white
got.
guy.
He done he done bare
from
Luke
Northwest.
Skies and all that, innit?
Probably, yeah. Everyone's
He's done. I was on his channel yesterday.
Yeah.
That's how real it is. I was on his channel. I was thinking
everyone's videos, bro.
he's done
Yeah, he's
bare
worked for everyone.
When
videos.
you get to the next place again, when you get to that next place,
Chung Fam and all that.
Luke,
Mike
everyone.
GLC.
And Luke did a lot of things for like.
Who was he? How come I don't know about him?
Hey, listen, Luke. Because it's
That level or
because
something,
of
was it?
who he was. He was such a like humble person.
Did you know him, fam?
Yeah.
So where's
Luke
he
was
live?
my guy, man.
Where's he from? Clapton or something?
No, he's from Northwest. I don't know if
See,
originally he
Luke
was from
Biggins
there,
sounds
but
like he was a big man.
he was. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a big. He's been in from like
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, from yeah.
I just felt like, this is some big guy that just had bare equipment.
Listen,
I met him through. Matt knows him doing edits as well, and I met him through just doing like going to Doctor's video and working with Banny and George and all of that. You know what I mean? And Banny and George used to have him working with them as well. I don't know if you remember Banny and George.
No.
They used to be directors on the same kind of level.
Okay, yeah. Stack Dungas, isn't it, brother?
Yeah, that's it. So it's like that. He's always, but again, I found out a lot about what he did for people. It's sad to say, but after he died,
Okay.
you know, like, everyone started.
but that's mainly because he never really cared for the glory of it.
Yeah,
he really just done it out the goodness of his heart, man. Like,
Okay.
So that's why his thing wasn't as like publicized, maybe. And it's a shame.
Still the biggest director.
What?
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just helped a lot of man. Yeah, director.
He did.
Yeah.
He did, man.
He did.
I've gone on his page and put video. I stumbled across his page. I saw a video that I thought, golden era. The Instagram, because I've been putting up the videos in it, rapid in it, and then I clicked on his page, and then it's like, oh my gosh, this is a gold man. Look at this. He's got this, like something from this person. He's just he allowed me to put 10 new people that the crowd hadn't seen on the page.
Yeah.
So they know my knowledge is wide.
Listen,
it's not.
Interviewing him would have been the golden era. He literally survived the whole era, do you know, and added to the entire everyone's journey. Like nearly every 99% of people's journey.
One thing I say is that you see when you get to that stage where you even get introduced to Luke. It's like the reason why Hunt don't know him is because again you still have to get slightly next to the mainstream. You know, like, if there's not a mainstream going on for you,
yeah.
As much as like I say, you might not get introduced to Luke. That's the only thing. So
Yeah.
The whole mainstream circle, and they never really got to meet Luke. But he was a guy that would still do things that. That's why you think once you get to that level of things, he wouldn't have to be doing the things that certain man like myself and other man's having to do. You know the one helping people and trying to knock down prices.
But he still done it. He still does it. I've hit Luke up on so many.
And I think that's one of the problems that we have as an industry in UK, even included to you lot as artists. You know what I'm saying? Our people, the people that's supposed to support us and love us in a certain way, they don't talk for what happened.
They don't say everything.
They don't say everything. Like, but when you're ready, I would want to ask him about the Beats and Bars series.
That's where we was going anyway. Fam. It's like,
You know
you know what I'm saying? We've built up now. We've said loads.
Yeah.
And this is why remember at the beginning, I went straight to it because it's like, wow, this guy. And you just said, slow down. Do
Jumping the talent.
you get what I'm saying? So like I was saying before at the beginning, I didn't just bring you here because you're a rapper.
Yeah.
But you have every right to be here if you was just a rapper.
Yeah.
Because you was good.
I was going to say, before we get to that, how did you end up on the CD of LORD?
What track was it? Was it our track?
It's our track.
Oh, that was on there, yeah. Because
it's on one of my mixtapes.
Yeah.
It's on one of my mixtapes.
Man will recycle tunes.
It's on one of my mixtapes.
Of course. Rightfully so, do you know what I mean? The more the merrier. The more the merrier,
man.
man.
Had no YouTube people, by the way.
Yeah.
No, we don't know who's who in it. And I remember we even did the video. We did a video to it, and it's like I look at it and it's like, wow, you see people, they look mad. Like that was ages ago, bro. Like man, film.
How did you come back?
So it was through a mutual. Jamie, my friend Jamie, like was my one of my best friends. And then like he knew you guys.
We was playing football So like, we're in Stokey, innit? Yeah. So we've got our little team, like, which was like, it was guys from my flats and guys from the flats up the road, Hawksley. So we just put a team together, innit? And then every now and again we'd play the guys from at the top of Church Street.
What was your team called? LORD?
No, we called it Loxley. Loxley.
Sounds like some Jamaican youth.
Loxley, you get me? Yeah. Lordship and Hawksley, you get me? Yeah, Loxley. Yeah, and then we was playing the Smalley lot. You know what I'm saying, innit? So there was just a mixed match. Certain times we'd have that format, and then sometimes we'd have, because we're all there, there's bare man hungry, so whoever the first 20 that gets there, you get me, and then next man have to be subs, innit? But Jamie used to, like, obviously we was doing the LORD thing them times, innit?
Like heavy.
So Jamie used to say, like, because man's playing, now you're probably listening to my music or have heard my music, and now you're playing football with man, but man's funny, man's jokes, and get me? So he said to me, like, yeah, why don't you, like, at first he said, get some beats.
Yeah. Because I was
really
making
my friend Pepstar, like, he's heavy. So I'm like, I'm always hungry for beats. I'm not one of them people that act like, he's got beats, let's hear them, innit? Like, so he's told me about the beats, and I think I've checked you out. I think this guy's good at rapping though as well. You know them ones? Like, I think you might have given me a beat or something. Or I might have come and linked you. I come to your house or something, fam, and recorded a song or something, and then just thought, right, but I've heard you played me some of your songs. That's probably what it was. So man said, nah, man have to do a track, you get me?
And that's why I've got so much love and respect for it, because you didn't need to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, like LORD, you lot were, you know what I'm saying? You were doing a thing.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm always looking for, like, get me? I'm always looking to bring,
but selflessly,
to find the next guy that's hard for me to be challenged.
But at the same time, a lot of man in that time there, it was, you know, in their head they were superstars, so we don't want to.
Yeah, they might not want to do
They
tunes. I really wasn't like that at the time, fam. I'm still not like that. That's why I'm doing the podcast, and I can bring pretty much any rapper from the golden era, willingly. You know what I'm saying, innit? Like, and talk from a standpoint as a fan, because while I was rapping and thinking I was the hardest, it's not like I just thought I thought I was the hardest, but at the same time I still listened to your music, I still did, and a lot of the other people did as well, and you can see that now that we're old enough and mature enough to come on the golden era and sit down. Now we can, maybe then man was stiff face and not really on it, but the people that are coming on now, they're now
no, of course.
Much older.
I think
we
on
were
top
fans
of
of each other, man. We all used to listen to most.
But I feel like on top of that, it was quite cliquey. I mean, like, throughout the eras, it's cliquey. But also, it was street road music, so it was based on status. A lot of status and stuff like that. But it's like you didn't come through with that type of.
I was
energy.
from an estate that was well known. Get me? But like, from an estate, you have different characters. Everyone can't be the same, man.
One of the most known people from that estate. You want to play it down? Don't do that to
me. I was, but I was still like, I didn't have to behave like everyone from the estate. My estate, we was allowed to be individual, but we're all a collective, because we're all like amongst ourselves. We allowed each other to be their selves. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
you've just grown.
Like,
I notice when everyone's grown here, we hate thinking about that back in the day.
Of course.
I didn't do nothing. If you ask your mum said, I didn't beat y'all.
No, but
like, yes, you did. You beat us.
Man usually want to forget the past.
You can't remember.
No, man want to forget certain things from the past, but I do remember being like, what, this guy raps?
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying, a lot of people weren't like that, so it was extremely, do you know what I'm saying? It meant a lot to man that someone who was like buzzing on the level that we were all listening to would still be like, yo, I feel that. Like, this is hard, I'll jump on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it weren't really like that. You ever had to.
But man saw the talent in you as well. Man saw beats, raps. Like, what the? This is mad. Like, this guy's gonna go and do stuff now. You know them ones. So let me have a track where we can challenge each other then, innit? Because do you understand? Fam.
Even for the Beats and Bar series, that's what I was. Because the Beats and Bar series was very unique. And it was I feel like maybe even got fought against, because it was making our industry have some sort of level of class and like it kind of brought our thing up a level intellectually in a way. I don't know
yeah. I know. I mean,
like the back
I don't think man fully appreciated that fully how they was meant to appreciate that because that is sick.
Even the things they did, like when he did that thing with Stormzy, when he did the beats and bars with Stormzy, had the whole orchestra.
Kano. It's only when I went back and checked, like, oh my god,
our culture doesn't highlight those things in a way that we should. Because again, like Smack DVD is still able to do URL. You know what I mean? There's certain things that still able to. In America, they honor the people that paved the way. You know, they don't try not to forget. And the things that were done at big scales. Because for me, if an artist is doing something at such a big scale, and I want you to take over and start saying about how that even went about.
Coming back. I think it was just like
whose idea was this? Like,
you know what? I think I just randomly one day kind of just told my. I think it might have just been a little challenge to myself, like on camera. It was like, I'm gonna make a beat, and this was in my bedroom.
Yeah.
So this was before beats. This was like still, I think, secondary school times, like late secondary school, and it was just as simple as I'm gonna make a beat in 4 minutes, and I'm gonna spit bars over it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was just that, or just done that a couple times. Your mate's just egging you on to do it. Yo, I do that. I think I still got the videos. I don't know if they're down or not. They might still be up there. And then when I got to university, I hit up Morgan Keys from SBTV. I hit up Jamal, I think, and then he linked me up with Morgan, and he came down to film one for SB.
What, you hit him up and said your idea?
I just said I want to make a beat in XYZ minutes. I think it went like that. Rest in peace, Jamal, as well.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Of course. And spit bars over it. It was just really that simple. I don't think there was any real crazy thought. I kind of just wanted to showcase my production.
Yeah, production. And
see how quickly I can whip this all up. And like, I was genuinely making a beat in that time. Do you know what I mean? It worked.
If you're filming it.
You know, and back then the I was using Cubase or something. Yeah, the screen is showing.
It's showing.
Yeah.
The proof is there.
Yeah, so I was whipping it up, and then I think it was just to showcase my production and then spit bars after.
How many did you do before you started opening it up?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I don't know the exact number. I thought it was a couple, maybe a handful, and then I've SB's going off. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, look, this will be good to sort of do that and get it to more people. Yeah. Just hit him up, just done the same thing. But by this time, I'm getting better at making beats and I'm improving on my bars. So.
What this is your world.
Yeah.
You know more about this. I don't know about this. I had Pad. Yeah. What beat maker? You know what I'm saying? And I've heard man say they was making it on the PS2 before, so I'm not gonna put it past. What was you using? Logic.
I started off with Reason, and then Cubase. Yeah. Learned to record myself in Cubase. I was only when I was in my 20s I got into Logic.
Is it?
Yeah.
A lot of men that know how to play. Yeah. They use Cubase.
Yeah. They started off with Cubase or Logic, and then
why is that? Is it more like?
It's more, it's more.
Play your music.
Everyone I know that can actually play.
Are you FL?
Can actually play.
FL, free.
No, I'm Logic.
Oh, Logic, straight. Okay.
I'm still a man that will try it, and you know, I'll try and
Cool.
myself had to get certain keys. But everyone I knew that was like classically trained, always used Cubase. And like, from when I was growing up, like 90p even used Cubase. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everyone that knew that actually plays. I think maybe the tempo of it or the metronome.
Yeah, it's just easy to like just play inside, like, and to make slight adjustments.
One like a cheat, not a cheat, but you know, like just easy.
Whatever it is,
you can just put there's one. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like producers, we can do whatever we want because we're programming.
Yeah.
So we can use Logic, we can use Cubase. I can use any of them because all I'm doing is programming. I'm not playing anyway. So I can play 1, 2, you know that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's all that's needed. Sometimes you got to get the loop at the second, you know what I'm saying? And a couple notes in.
Yeah. These are the who will understand the whole song.
Yeah, I don't know none of this.
So be classically trained, help songwriting differently. Like I songwrite as well, but if I've got a classically trained person with me when we're songwriting, next levels. Bro.
Yeah. It's a lot easier. I can do. I haven't really done, but I feel like all rappers can really songwrite. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's light. That's probably lighter than strapping a 16 for yourself.
No, not every rapper can songwrite. No, actually can. You should be able to.
Yeah. Good rapper.
Well, you know what it is? I feel like people that are into doing concepts will find it easier to write for someone else. And be another character, like how they would be. Do you understand? Say things that you probably wouldn't say. I'd probably be a better songwriter than my own bars. I'd probably give someone some crazy bars.
Turn your bars into a song, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying to you. Like people turn bars into a song. I've seen it. I mean, I do it myself sometimes. So it's like when you actually turn bars into a song, the rapper's always like, "Well, I didn't even know it."
Yeah. Because I've worked with some people before. That's like when you've just gone there with a freestyle, they've just decided to take that like 4-bar and turn it into an 8-bar, and then that's the chorus. You didn't even know, like them ones they might put it at the beginning and that like different formats. They might put that at the beginning and the end. They all do the stuff to make it. You know what I'm saying? The mathematics of it. Instead, it's just a freestyle. You know what I'm saying, innit?
In terms of like when they was doing the beats and bars, what like in terms of the locations, the people that was being acquired for
so I feel like it just gradually I tried to make each one better than the last. Yeah. So obviously I but one of the main first ones was the one with when Morgan Keys came to uni accommodation. And then what was the next one? I think I've done it again. I think I might have done it again.
You use a lot of places.
No, you use some places like the symphonies and like
So
I've seen the early ones where you've just got the keyboard and you've got all the things.
Way too humble.
He's not saying the thing.
No. So I'll get to that. I get to that.
I get to Instagram. I put it up.
I get to that.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
No.
I see the man go like
that.
this. I see the man make. I see one. I watched one yesterday where I see one. Is he making the beat? Yeah, he's making the beat. And then he's not only just making the beat. He's talking to the people. Like, one hand.
You've done it with and where?
How many takes? Tell the truth.
I try and keep it below like 4 takes. If I usually the second take, second or third take, some of them maybe like 8 takes. The Stormzy one, we were running out of time. So I I think it was like second.
Why is
take.
that though? Because you wanted it perfect.
It's just
perfect.
Yeah, no, it's just setting up. I just had a whole choir in there, big up the gospel house choir. And then you know what I'm saying? Just setting up, I had to set up the mics, all of that, get everything into the recorder.
So you're setting up, what are you talking about? What, you're not just turning up and just making
I wish, what?
So this
I'm the tech guy. Like I know the tech more than anyone in the room, most of the time, because I love the tech so much. So I'm here making sure everything's being recorded properly, even the camera angles is where we're going to come and this like that. I feel like we grew up on this DIY thing anyway. Yeah. Like the new school a bit.
Know how much you did in that if you don't say.
Yeah, true. And we don't do behind the scenes. Yeah, that's true. So it was.
Man's thinking that you're just like.
No, I've got the equipment. I'm carrying the equipment to the team.
Man's thinking like you're the guy that's just done the stuff on camera, but really, even the stuff on camera is a lot. And you're not taking no accolades for that even. The guy that's like talking to everyone, like come on man, you're multitasking in the camera, like you're talking to everyone, you're playing the beat, then you're going like you start rapping, then
there's cues as well. So I'm like doing that like kind of choir. This is the thing there. So there's little cues in there, and then you go to certain parts, and then it's just like, you know what I'm saying, you're looking at whoever your guest is in the back, like cool, you're giving signals. There's a lot going on, but we see that as minor though, because we're just used to it. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not really spoilt where we have budgets to be doing. Like this golden era.
Setting up the whole thing.
Man.
That's what we think.
Man.
That's what you get yourself.
We're trying our best to be like a man's friend, a cameraman's friend, like you know them ones, like.
Man don't give enough credit, so we feel like we gotta humble the thing. Man, bro, we gotta get rid of that, bro. You've done some amazing things. You haven't talked the thing properly. I think. The viewer has to know how massive.
That's why I brought man here, so we could say this stuff. And now it's just unlocked a can of worms. He's putting the audio and all the sounds together. So he's even there. You're there even earlier.
Yeah, you have
You're
to
not just turning up and just like, yes,
Man,
go.
that's the
Like you're there before, making sure the setup's right, the lighting, the angles, and all of this thing.
You have to.
I know why you're moving like that, because even let the viewers know, this is his studio.
Yeah.
That's his studio. But we're here as golden era.
Yeah, no, facts. It's true. No, it's facts.
This is all amazing. This is why you got such a beautiful
spaces. No, of course. It's
your amazing talent, ability.
Yeah.
Let's you know what I mean? Let's talk about what you really is.
Yeah, man.
No,
I know you're humble. I know you're humble.
Yeah, no, not even that. It's just how I see
person,
things. Yeah, it's just how I see things. But
this is the one where you can just like, no.
Yeah, splash with it.
Dot rotten. Just to make you understand what I mean by it.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are like yourself, Dot Rotten, in terms of composers as well. Like, producer's not a composer, you know.
No.
No, of course,
Technicals,
there's compositions different.
A producer, that's another job.
Yeah.
And then being able to put your own bars on it, then able to even orchestrate something like that. Because a lot of people gave a lot of the credit to some of the platforms, whether it was myself or someone else.
Yeah, I know. Literally, me and my bedroom, either Kirk, Sneaks, whoever it was, like my actual bedrooms, like we've man own the cameras in it. So we're just giving them, like, hitting up Jamal. I've got this. I've already uploaded it to YouTube. Here's the link.
Oh,
rip it down and then.
So you're just filming it yourself. I thought you said Morgan Keys was coming.
No, that was the first one. So he came down to my uni for the first one.
To get him to be interested.
Yeah, exactly.
You've already done. You haven't just told him the
guys.
idea.
Yeah,
you've filmed the idea.
Yeah.
And
that's even if I'm thinking correctly. I'm 99% sure he come. We might have even filmed it.
Yeah, well, who filmed our video that we did?
That was
because I don't know.
Yeah, that was like one of the mandem. So it's the same format.
It's probably your camera.
Yeah. Most
You're
definitely.
Just forgetting.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
You're just forgetting. It's probably your camera.
That's how it kind of worked. Then, like, it's the same with like music videos. I guess you just submit it to the thing, and then they just put their name on it, which we don't mind because it's like you've got the platform. Cool, you can. But we produced that. That was our thing. We it's my bedroom on the holding of steady cam, and we're setting it all up. It's our money, everything. Nothing's. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying for the cathedral. I'm giving everyone their dues. Like, are coming down, their expenses, whatever the case is. But that's all the man. Then we just literally give it to the channels and be like, can you do now? Obviously, it makes sense for the channels to invest in whatever artist is popping and shoot their thing. But then it was like, we absorb the cost and and I think, for example, the Kano one, like that was I'd done a couple of them, and I think on Twitter or something, I can't remember how, but I think I knew that he had seen one. Yeah. So I think there was a show after Urban Development somewhere in like Shoreditch or something. I made sure where I was performing or whatever, I made a beat on stage. Like,
okay.
Yeah, that was one of my things as well, to like just do it live. Wow. So I'll just set up the laptop. Make a beat, quickly loop it, and then spit a bar on it. And then I think he was main headline or whatever it was. And I made sure I waited just to have a quick word like, yo.
Man,
surprisingly, just because he loved, you know what I'm saying, music so much and musicality so much, he was like, yo, yeah, cool. When we pulled up on these push, you know what I'm saying? It was a dope day. And that was when I was still at uni. So I like trying to scour for venues. I was all looking. I found one in somewhere. Then I had to get an orchestra because like that's what I wanted to do. I created like a draft with an orchestra, just randomly hit up just some people from Hertfordshire or some shit, and then I didn't even tell them they were going to be on video. They just came in mad casual clothing instead of just doing a recording or whatever. And that's how that one came about. So I gave them the score music, which is like the musical writing. Went through a couple takes before thing got there, literally rehearsed it on the thing, come there, done that. From that, it was like Channel 4 saw that one, and then they put me on a thing called Random Acts. Now they glossed it up. That's the only one I didn't have a part in the production of it. Okay. You know what I mean? They're like, which orchestra do you want? And I was like, like we're getting a London school. You know what I'm saying? Like I got there and it's just like big. I ain't seen these lights before. You know what I'm saying? The crane coming down from there. I ain't seen the X marks the spot. All of that. So yeah, it was hard. And they put that on just after Top Boy, the very first episode of Top Boy. So that just sent it, just after the first episode, that's the first episode of Top Boy on Channel 4. It's crazy.
I usually ask this question, but let me ask you this question just for my own sake. Yeah. Like, what disheartened you for music?
For music, I don't know. I feel like timing's important. like I feel like with a lot of people, like they keep pushing. I feel like there's only so long you can push and get nothing back. And everyone's success story has the push. Don't get me wrong. Like everyone's success story, they can go 10 years now. You know, even the people that are going now, they'll
Do you think it's our time? You think it's a time we came up?
Yeah, I think a lot of things are to do with timing. A lot of the artists that are going now won't be going if it weren't for like the drill takeover, for example.
But
do you know
the
what I mean?
level of things that you could do.
Yeah, but you got to remember at that time we had like
musically.
I feel like that time.
No, but that was.
Because it scarred me.
It was early. It was early times, innit? So even though you got all this talent, it's like people are not there to appreciate talent fully. See now. Talent is appreciated open. When you see okay, I'll give you an example. You see when Dave goes on the thing and starts rapping, man think, oh my gosh, this guy's spitting the illest bars. Guess what makes him kill it, like just kill the whole thing? When he goes on the piano and starts playing live, starts showing mad talent, like
no, 100%. But you see that when you're actually a piano, it's like Pep will watch him on the piano and be like,
I'd appreciate. Only the piano man will watch me and say that. That's because there's levels. There's like levels. You know what I'm saying?
Version of Dave and the man there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like
easily
there's a lot of things that not given credit to.
Lyrical, like
Dave even came true with the Hackney Man, all coins in them, man, when he first came out. When I first saw Dave, he was on Westwood with coins and Big Watch and all of that.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Go search, it's there, innit? You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's enough people that I see. They come through a lot of the similar avenues, similar areas. I don't even know what area he's from, but he came.
Streatham, I think he's from.
Yeah, he comes Streatham, innit? But I don't remember him being on Westwood with the Hackney Man. Coins, Big Watch and them, you know what I'm saying to you?
Rotted.
Yeah, and I don't even know if what's his name, the guy, what's his name, like that with the crane on? Oh, but he's cold. But yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Things that people don't understand, the different avenues.
He actually spat on one of my beats, like back in, like I didn't even know that. Someone showed me. Like I done a beat, some bars, I put out the beat for free. So big up, man. But yeah, I feel like everyone's like learning from everyone. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so it's just like. I'm not the first man on the piano.
No, I just feel like but our time, we're not that old.
We
make ourselves so much older than we are. You set the rules or whatever. Yeah. But I feel like the man that make themselves old.
Men feel like you're old. No, you're not.
It's just the day and age because everything's so fast paced. I get man from 5 years ago. People are like, it's old. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hearing that sometimes, and it's like, brother, that's 5 years ago. You know, bonkers. Yeah, man. But it's that fast paced, fast food.
It's fast food.
Yeah, it's fast food, man. It's fast food.
I always say the people that are from our generation, as long as we know how to take the blow, understand the game. I feel like we should never take it personally.
Bro, you always say about that. You always say, you know what you say? There's people that are on the internet, on the TV, and then there's people that's actually in the show with the line packed round the corner.
And no one don't know their name.
See them people, when you go and watch them, they're actually talented.
100%.
They're in there playing the piano and they're doing bare things and singing and doing all, like they're not just on the thing rapping over their beat and just miming. You know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah.
They're doing talented shit.
Time, like, sometimes I do it myself. I put my own, like, throw a show. And every time I throw a show for someone, they're surprised.
Like how many people turned up? What? Because how many people turned up? Like
that's what I'm saying. I always have this theory, like everyone can hold their own. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Can have their version of success. Don't need to be a storm like that level or whatever. You can still have your version of whatever success is to you. Like people don't.
At that level, you've got a lot of people you're signed to as well. A lot of people forget that side as well. Like, I'm sure, like being a smart person, I'm sure you got offers, but you just there's offers that you're like joking.
Yeah, I might have just got that one, maybe. Nah, you know what? Surprisingly, not really. It was just, it was that. So we had like Tinch doing #1 in that, and the N-Dubs and Tiny, and it was slightly after, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the people that were really respected in the streets were the road rap. So if you're talking about that, you know what I'm saying, moving whatever or doing whatever, then you're. So there wasn't really like a crazy space for.
I think that we let our circles amplify our opinions on what was popping.
Yeah, and I was doing that as well. Like I had some, like the guys that were looking after me. Those great guys. They obviously, like it got to a point where I was like, management will be sick in it. Do you know what I'm saying at this stage? But at the stage in the industry, everyone that's getting a look in and everyone that's making noise is doing this type of rap, and I wasn't doing that type of rap. and that's not really me. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm from that, but I'm not out here doing all that. All the madness, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
That's a joke thing because I feel like a lot of the rap that wasn't road lasted longer.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just the era that we're in.
Not like that, but see, the people that we see are, for you to even survive doing music in a time when it's predominantly road rap, it's because after a while we start clocking, you know what, but my man's talented still. You know, like...
But some of the people that did road rap weren't road.
No, a million, and it's easy being from somewhere and being able to...
And then there was guys that... just like, see what you said you wouldn't do. There's guys that did what you wouldn't do. You said, I'm not really doing that, so I can't really keep up this.
I'm not from the road.
No, he's from there.
When you're from certain areas, regardless of whether you want to act stupid or not, or you actually want to use your brain, you're still from the road. A lot of people like to feel like they've got the opinion on who's from the road or who's not. No, we're all from the same state. They were all from the road, isn't it?
Yeah, we're all from there, isn't it?
Acting how I was acting.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
That's different. It's like there's certain places that are considered road because of how the area is. That needs to be made clear as well within our culture.
And for me, it was just a different way of like, you know, painting, just describing the story. Everyone was describing the stories of the areas and
how they saw
what they're
it.
doing. Yeah. So it was just a different way.
No, but my thing is when someone opts to do it differently, the fact that they get a fight back is more of a part of our system.
Because it's not what. Remember, see when you're doing the road rap here, it's like a starter kit. So it means you're like a bad man. You're from this end.
You're following the agenda.
You're actually from. We're just rapping at the time, so we don't realize at the time we wouldn't realize we're following an agenda. We're just thinking, you know what, man's a bad man, and get me, like, I'm from this flats. Everyone knows me, so I got to rap like this. Do you get me? And predominantly when you're from flats, it's not just you rapping. There's about 6-7 man that rap with you, and then 10 man in the background. So you come in and saying, well, you know what, guys, I want to talk about, like, you know, how the gov, you know, like you want to talk about some next subject. Usually, that rapper don't make it in the cruise.
They're not really hearing it. At that time, anyway.
I say yeah or no, because again, like I said,
at that time, they wouldn't really make it.
Because you got to remember, I've worked with so many different people, didn't it? So I've watched there be different circles. So when someone's telling me, that guy's not really saying that, but I still watch them and have more shows than you lot.
But you said it. Remember them shows. No one. The only people that know about that show is the hundreds and however people turned up there. But you see the people that's just at home watching the YouTube. They're thinking. See when you say, "Oh, my man's popping." I'm saying, you talking about who? He ain't got no videos. Do you understand? But videos don't mean shit when my man's got a line full of people. But because I never saw it, I'm still gonna dismiss you.
Even if I just talk about on the hip hop way, if I say like Skinny Man and them, and they had tours, bro.
They got tours. I know. I follow them. I see them. I see them. I follow them. I see them.
That got their followings.
No, I know.
So it's like the people
even to this day.
It was more of a shadowing thing that we did to our people. Like, and if man didn't do, have you been to jail yet? Have you killed anyone yet? Like, if man are observing you on your destruction. To how much it should equal your success.
Yeah, but who made them rules?
It was backwards.
Who made them rules?
We know it wasn't us.
We was like, I think we was edged towards them rules.
It wasn't us.
It wasn't us. It was like, so I don't know. But I feel like we was just edged towards them stupid rules to just hinder us in thinking.
In life.
Just in life, not just the music.
That shit that you respect, the bullshit that you respect, it goes all around in your life.
Yeah, of course.
So if you respect man based on their destruction, it takes you to get to a certain age where you're like, wow, why was I respecting everyone that was finishing their life?
No, of course.
And look at these man that I was kind of, I knew
I was looking,
but I didn't really get them the respect for what they was doing.
You didn't give them man the ratings. For like these man was keeping, like certain role models that were actually role models, but like they wasn't even getting no airplay for being this great. They was just doing their thing.
Like, I was just a bit younger, and you know what I'm saying, like naturally.
It's still a very prevalent agenda in our music community.
As
well as there's a community that does see success, but it's not televised.
I think the difference is now because there's like there's just a lot more money involved in it. People are seeing the music and the entertainment side. I feel like the people that are being most entertained by it are people not even in the world, or not even in the areas, not even in the world. But really, the rappers are having more money than the people that are doing the other stuff. So we're looking at the managers are having more money. The people that are owning these media companies are having more money. The man that's doing designs or making clothes or, do you know what I'm saying? Starting startups are having more money than the man that in our time would have had the most money. So we're beyond the music. We're looking at people, the actual people, and follow, the youths are able to follow their path because that's just working out better than risking a 10. You know what I'm saying? So I think although the music still, you know, within the drill stuff, is still talking about certain subjects or within whatever stuff, not even to the genre, because I don't think I'm not going into the debate of drill and you know what I'm saying. Well, whatever genre.
Don't you think within our culture, as in UK music people, we shorten, like we make like short periods of time seem like they're long. Like, because even
I agree.
We're talking about, even if we're saying golden era, we're talking 10 to 15 max.
Yeah.
That's a baby.
Yeah.
In a way, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, some kids weren't even like same age when we started. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot's changed. A man's going number one with a freestyle. But the man them had to do pop to get number ones. That's the bottom line.
Get on the radio
like everything that we was doing, all of us was doing, is why a freestyle.
Million. Oh yeah, 1,000,000%. Naturally. The same with American hip hop. The same with any genre. Like do you know what I'm saying? The people prior to where it is now have helped get it to that stage.
Because the tunes that people are doing now are the beats that we were spitting on then.
What?
They just
do you know how many top tens the man them would have had if it was this day and age?
You see, like,
why do you think we don't go for them in the same way after a little while? The scars.
Yeah, maybe.
It's the scars. I feel like the scars.
Man's traumatized, isn't it? Like, man's got to be. Man's still got little traumatizing feelings.
Yeah, 100.
Nah, I know what you're saying, man.
I just like to have the conversation.
No, 100%.
From the similar.
And I feel like it's just us. We feel
Man's
sometimes
been
it's
burnt.
a young
Man's been
man's
burnt
game.
by
Do
music
you know what I'm saying? We're seeing the kids going mad, and we're thinking, but that's just in our minds half the time.
Jay-Z really bust. 30 odd. 2 Chainz. 30 odd. Lil Wayne. We knew Lil Wayne from when he was a youth man. But when he really
when he was really, it was Carter, innit?
No, million%.
When people really get that thing where you understand business and you understand how you want to put your
market yourself and how you want to.
Yeah.
Because the things they were saying at that age, you shouldn't even be thinking like that at that age. But because they know the business side of it and how we need to market ourselves, okay, we're selling to. Do you get what I'm saying? When you was a bit younger, you're probably just reckless. You're just saying whatever's going to make you. You know what I'm saying? You're still trying to get all of the girls around your ends and still trying to make everyone know that I'm this person. So you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? 100%. When you're that age, you should be like a bit more
mature with it. But you
a bit more mature.
But yeah, I feel like the UK can get to that stage where it's like the talent or the music will just override all the hype. Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people from our time are scarred.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And also, like, Sonic's change, you got to know how to change with it. Like, if Jigga would have been like a similar American, I don't know if Jigga had just been saying that. Yeah, I know. I got to go Jezz or something.
Like our next thing.
Yeah. You know what though? I've positioned myself in a way where I don't even really feel that pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like if I get back, want to put things out, it's just like, I think this is sick. People might think it's sick. It might not. I don't have the pressure of I need to get 100,000 views. I need to be next to this one. I need to, you know, my numbers need to be this or that. I feel like that as well destroys people. And I feel like early on, like I was saying, I feel like when you're not doing the same numbers as certain other people, it could be disheartening. Especially if the people around you as well are. Like, they've obviously got your best interest, that thing, but
they're watching
they're watching their videos.
Yeah. Everyone understands how much people are paying for views.
And I think, and on top of that, like this day and age, I think it's a lot more realised that there's different lanes, isn't it? Like you can have your own lane and live in your own lane and have a great career and be successful. You might not be my man, but you are you, innit?
And can't be. Listen, the same way you're looking at my man, thinking, "Fucking."
He's probably looking at you.
Do you know that there's about 10 other people right now, like thinking, "Wow, I want to be like." They're looking at you, looking at your views that you think subpar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you understand? They ain't even getting 1 like on their video. They ain't getting nothing. No, you understand? No thumbs up on their videos,
like my grandma used to say as well is don't wish for things that people got because you don't know how they got it.
You don't know how they got it. Yeah, that's what they say.
Any further than that, I'm just saying. Don't wish for things that people got because you don't know how they got it.
Yeah.
It's good from the outside.
You don't know. They could be stressing because you don't know what kind of madness they did, or you don't know what. Listen, man.
No, facts. It's true.
That's everyone gets their own thing, fam. Just do your own thing.
Yeah, and you got to learn to, you know, just love believe in what you're. I know it's cliche and that, but it's just believing in your thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why you got this, though.
Yeah.
You within the time you was in it, you was like, okay, we spent way money in the studio.
Yeah.
That must have been our thing. Yeah. But listen, before we even go there,
cool.
Before we even go there,
yeah,
we're mostly grown in a council estate. I'll probably never see the day where love cancels the hate. What track is that? And give me the next 2 lines after.
What's it in the council state?
Hit you out of nowhere.
What? Hey, I can't even remember the lines I said yesterday.
You gotta be on your toes,
yo,
man.
yo, is this how? Is this the golden era?
That's my new thing. I'm just hitting them with like, bow.
Hey, can't remember when the love cancels the hate.
We just hit you with that one.
I don't have a foggiest, bro. Like,
you can't tell them the next 2 lines.
Yeah. It might come back to me. You know what I'm saying?
We're mostly grown in a counsellor state where I'll probably never see the day where love cancels the hate.
That's a hard line as well, you know.
Hard.
I like that.
I'm saying, break it down. You
like
done
that?
Yeah. Huh?
Was
you?
Was that one of my lines? Hey,
that's you, brother.
I need a Pepstar CD. I like that. I was thinking it might have been me for a second. I thought, yo, that sounded hard. Hey, who's that brother? Yo, yeah. Yo, you dug in deep. This is like Nardwar, you know, like. Hey, man, can't. Yo, honestly, fam. Hey, you could bet me a bill right now. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a bill.
It's yourself, obviously.
Yeah.
The track's called "Where I'm From."
Ah, I like that track as well.
You know,
straight in black and white. I more remember the video.
Yeah.
The
next 2 lines would have been where if you're something's at a rave, you just best know people will be turning up. You know them ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, innit? Like,
yeah. Oh, you know what? It's coming back to me a little bit still.
Yeah. So all of the next people that come on this and just know.
It's catching you off guard.
Man's gonna be hitting you with these ones.
Yo, hey, that's a good. I should have known that one. I should have known that one.
Fam. Yeah, fam.
But it shows how separate you are from your music.
Yeah. No, it's true.
1-0.
Yeah.
One up.
Oh, bag. Yeah. There's certain bars I hear and I'm like, yo, what were you thinking that day? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But it's love. Like
me. I can't believe it, fam. When people say to me, "Hunt, that track's hard," guess what? I go home and listen to that track.
Yeah.
That's when I listen to the track, just to see why you think it's so hard.
Yeah.
And that's when I realised, oh shit.
That was like, you know, that hard.
But like, technically, man's either writing new bars or, you know what I'm saying, just listening to music, not really concentrating on music at the moment like that. But I will, and I'm sure you're gonna. That's what this podcast is about. You get me?
Yeah. No, of course.
But
to answer your question earlier, that's really what it was. It was just I think it just got to a certain point and it was just like you just lose love naturally because you know, like you want to keep using all your money and shooting all these videos and if you're not feeling like you're getting, and you know what, it's mad as well. It's in our heads because I was getting love, getting numbers that I didn't even realize, that I didn't appreciate.
You're looking at other people,
me and
you're looking at the other people
was just,
and thinking, I need to get to that level. So it's disheartening your actual blessings that you're actually getting.
Million, and that's natural.
You know what I'd say as well, just before we finish that, is that your duty, I feel, as a talent who you are, is to make sure you continue putting your stuff out.
And
also to bring through talent that you can recognise at your level.
Million.
Because I feel like not many people are talented at that level. So how are they going to recognise the other young talent at that level? Yeah,
100%. Or even just to inspire that, just to let them know.
You're actually at a place where if you wanted to pick one you, that you said nah.
That's what I'm trying to build it up to.
Recognized, you know what I'm saying? Let me, and not that you just because you feel like talent should be nurtured.
100%.
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people don't nurture talent anymore. You know what I mean? And I feel like nurturing talent is part of our businesses. You know what I mean? It brings us blessings in different ways.
It's paying it back. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah, fam. All right. So check it now. What would you say is your most known track?
My most known track? Yeah. Probably... That's a tough one, you know. I actually don't even know. Like I get people coming to me that know me from different things.
That track, you know, like so if you've got 3 of them, 2, you know them ones. People have different stages, what different songs did. So you know what I'm saying.
It was like a lot of people like remember the Russian roulette tracks.
You see, I wanted to mention it, but I thought let's just talk. We're gonna stumble on it. Yes.
Different
stories and stuff, innit? Like storytelling and stuff and that, innit?
So that was
That's
sick
what.
as well.
So Russian roulette. What? How many? What number?
4. I done
There's
4.
4 of them, innit?
Yeah. I done 4. So I think a lot of people.
And you orchestrated all of that as well.
Yeah. So it was me. I can't again. I think it was Kirk Brissett that shot it with me. I think some of them I shot with Morgan Keys as well. But yeah, that was just like how we shot videos back then. We organised everything. You know what I'm saying? Get everything together, just on a shoestring budget, and just get it done.
Get it done and that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what 4 of them? So what other ones? I put the link to that.
Yeah,
all 4 of them for you lot. So,
yeah. You lot check that out, man. That was early as well, man. That storytelling thing was proper back then. Like it was going a bit crazy. I reckon that if it was now, it might have been like a bit of a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of golden era rappers had their character.
Yeah.
I had.
Had that.
Do you understand? There was Young Teflon had Lil Nicky.
Yeah.
Blacks had Johnny.
Yeah.
Cheddar Boy had Little Ben. Like there was people with different, even what's that guy? Corey Johnson.
Corey Johnson's doing similar to.
He had one. Him and Blade had one. Some girl. They was talking about some girl.
He's got the main studio.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, the main studio that everyone uses.
Yeah.
It's similar to what these are doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like people of experience. One of the main things that I think that you'll do is either start a studio or start a media company. Because you know when most of your money's gone. You know
of course. Yeah.
You just see it there. Money back.
Yeah. There's gonna be someone that's got the same passion like me, younger, that's gonna come. And more time, you end up seeing the guy that ain't got no papers, but you just know he's got talent. So you understand? That's you end up you fuck with him same way because you know that like if this man did have money, then he'd be coming to the studio and
it doesn't always.
Don't always work like that, fam.
Always, come out as you know.
It don't always come out. Yeah, because they might not see it like how you saw it. You spending your actual money, so you believed. Or you know what? You probably just thought, let me spend my money because when I spend my money, people move.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Sometimes you ask for things, and maybe it's not going to get done how you want it to get done.
I feel like we should respect each other's businesses as well. So even if we want someone to bless us in a way where it can make it easier for us, we should always pay our money.
Yeah.
Like, and that's one thing I think that our industry as well, we forget is that these things need money to keep going.
Yeah,
of course. You want to phone you for hella favours, bro.
Yeah.
Like, right, you want to phone for hella favours with this something is very expensive.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a restaurant and get you a burger.
Yeah. A little 2 pounds time, man. You're trying to take a couple of bills out, man. Fuck it. It's crazy.
You won't even ask me for that if I had a burger store.
Yeah.
That's what's mad. You come pay for the burger.
Yeah.
So when man's doing things like this, you're like, can I just use the studio? Come and film, or can you film this for me? No, I can't. There's times even back in the day, cool. It's in your early stages. Yeah, it actually works for both of you to do something.
Yeah. Of course. At some point, the money has to come in it. Like really, the money should have come from the beginning, innit? It should have been. It should have just started. So then you just kind of know.
You're building something. The currency comes in a different angle. You got to remember, currency is currency. So currency can be love sometimes. Currency can be you do something for me and I get paid for it. So, but it benefits you. Well. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Okay. So you said Russian roulette.
So Russian roulette, and then I done a track slightly later on, Those Stars, and that had I done the original, and then Gets and Scorch were in the remix.
Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy for me. Like the video again, we shot it.
See these tunes, are they after beats and bars?
Yeah, they're kind of in between.
No.
Yeah.
Give us some names
of what people that I've worked with.
Like people you've worked with.
Yeah. Like G Gets, Kane Stones. Feel like I've done something with Rich as well.
You've had them all on the beats and bars, and
you've
done stuff with them as well,
the beats and bars. Yeah, the beats and bars. It's been just quite limited, to be honest with you. It's either been me, like an orchestra, and then just those guests, as far as I can remember. Really, I just wanted to make each one special.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? And each one of those people have meant a lot.
Yeah,
to man.
But you've also done music with some of these people.
Yeah.
So you might
so
as well just give us a whole,
a little list. You know what?
Come on, bro.
Some things I've like just had a little part in. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I might have played the keys here or there on this album or whatever, or like sent a production to this man or that man. So there's not a huge list. But
how did you No Stars? How did the No Stars come about? And I know Lights is part of No Stars. So like, is Lights part of No Stars?
Yeah. So like we've like me, my friends Sneets as well. It's like a bit of a collective in terms of just the No Stars thing, right? Yeah. So it's just a bit of a collective of us, like, and we're trying to, you know. So it's Lights' part, it's my friend Sneets' part as well. Get people in there, like my boy Kirk. I see his part. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're trying to grow it. We're trying to grow it, man.
Briss,
yeah,
man. Yeah. Say his name, man.
Yeah, no, I've been saying it. I've been saying Briss. You know what I'm saying?
Say Briss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Briss Avelli.
Yeah.
That's my. So it's just really like my group of friends, really. Like just how you have a boy, but no, it's a group of guys with bedrooms and same kind of thing. And it was from like my first when I dropped out the Star app, the name.
Yeah, that's
No
what I'm gonna ask. Yeah.
Yeah. So I dropped out. So it's just a kind of, at the time, it was an ethos of no one being above or below anyone. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Like, you know, we all just kind of play our part. Like, we're in front of the camera, but you're as important as us. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you're working, obviously you're talking as well. Same as you, same with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that kind of
Peps
equal.
So humble, fam. It just makes sense. That is why you said No Stars. I just thought you was like, at first I thought it was No Stars because your name's Pep now. But I know you as Pepstar, but I get it. There's no star. So maybe I just thought, because there's no star, it's no stars. But now it's just even deeper than that. It's like, no, there's no stars. So don't come here thinking you're Charlie Biggins. You know what I'm saying? Innit? Like, everyone just pipe down, humble down, and everyone will get, you understand?
Yeah, of course.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and that's kind of the ethos. So, yeah. And I think it was just a natural progression from the time you came to my house and I had the bedroom studio, and then I went and got my personal studio, and like gradually I've just built more studios.
So is your whole team part of the studios, or you just a part of the music? Because I know there's a music team.
Yeah. So everyone else is like sort of music team. With the studio stuff. That was like before it even got relabeled into No Star Studio. It was just my own personal thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I had one closed down, and I got two closed down, like building flats, and then I got here next door, and then it was actually Lights. So like, look, let's all get together as No Stars in terms of I thought that's a good idea, isn't it? Like, so I've relabeled the studios as No Stars. So on the studio aspect, I've just carried on that personal journey of like building the studios. Really by a bit of chance as well, like making too much noise, I'll take the neighbour's one as well then. And I'll take that other one as well, and I'll go over here and take that one as well. And like I was saying, from the time you were at my house, I've loved equipment, I've loved... Do you know what I'm saying? I've loved the tech all day. So it was just natural for me. So anything that I made, anything that I've made from doing whatever I've been doing, I just put it all back in.
I feel like you put this up yourself.
Yeah, literally.
Because I've seen footage.
I was on the roof. Like, obviously with a builder.
I've seen you doing things
with a builder. But it's just gradual, step by step for me, innit? So yeah, I'll be with a builder, literally building this, putting all my whatever money is necessary into this, and then as that's doing all right, take that money, build podcast rooms, and build that one. So that's how the structure of the studios worked. But for me, it's bigger. So. Like when I get into film, obviously that's later on in the but so when I get into other things like films, then do this record thing properly, where like me and Lights and my other friends like will really put our heads together and try and build on that. But with the studio stuff, it's just a natural progression from the room to my own personal ones, then to having more than one, not naming it, we'll just throw the brand on it, market it like that. And I'll still continue to build more and reinvest. And
I think because you've got all of the, like the whole floor.
Yeah. But I take pride.
Every room is something nice.
Yeah.
Every room is something different.
You got one nice room.
I wish I documented it all, to be honest with you, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? When man's in the roof with rock all over, no one sees that.
No one never saw that.
No one ever sees that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm getting complaints about to be kicked out because a man don't want to smoke weed, and the landlord's just stressing man out, and having 3 studios closed down, and I've lost 30 grand. You know what I'm saying? No one ever sees that. No one ever sees that, and that's like, for me, that just inspire people to really go for what they want. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like,
because man will come and look and say, "Wow, this is nice." Like, this is only meant to inspire you.
Yeah.
There's no way of hating on this. The only thing you can come and do is say, "Yeah, you know what? I need to do my thing."
Yeah, and to me, this is like minor. Obviously, I appreciate, because everything I once wanted, even down to compressors and mics, like I've wanted at some point in life, I've wanted this compressor more than anything else. And now I just, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of them, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll try not to take things for granted, but at the same time, like, I know the mission's much bigger. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because you can still, if you've got other things that you're still thinking about,
the ideas aren't stopping.
I feel like when you create certain things that can keep you and support you as a human being, you're able to do your music in a different way.
And that was always the thing as well with the studios. It was like, for me, you could like, if you accumulate a certain amount of money from wherever you're doing, you can always go out and, you know, get a big kettle, get a big motor, whatever. It was just quite simple for me. It's like, all right, well, I could put like 10-15 in a studio, where it could generate me, you know, whatever it can generate me. I can get the big motor and also have living expenses covered. Just, you know what I'm saying, within a 6 to 10 month period,
and still have access to somewhere.
Yeah, it's just a no-brainer. Still making money. It's just a bit of a no-brainer. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just keep taking that concept and just redoing it all over. Do
you think that might be slowing you down from doing music?
At the present moment, because it's just, I'm expanding.
And you still got music, innit? Of course you are.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You still. No way you can have all of this and not have music.
It's mad. But you know what?
Trying to put it out, he'll come in here one day. And just be like,
I know. But
just go in there. Like, look, there's piano there.
I know. You know what? It's easier said, man. It's easier said, because it's like, you just put on a different hat, and now you're thinking, I've got stuff to pay. I've got, you know what I'm saying, my overheads are crazy. I've got to make sure it's generated. So even when you've got your downtime, your mind doesn't stop ticking. It's just
you're
me
still
running
thinking about the studio.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, so I can't look at anyone and be like, because
I can phone you, see me, like, I'll just be phoning you, like, yo Pep, like, you know the ones, like, and it's like, if you don't answer, you phone me back in about 10 minutes. So I could just imagine that, like, get me, like, all these phone calls and not being able to duck any of them, because it's all business. It's actually, and you know what I'm saying, isn't it? People are trying to run on schedule and
and you're still thinking about the future, still thinking about growth. So I need another wherever to open this. I need South, I need Manchester, I need Paris. But you know what I'm saying? So that's all my mind. No, that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so it's thinking about all of them. It's hard to then take yourself out of that space completely, and then it's like with me, I'm just putting people in place. So like, I've got someone now to manage the studios, for example, and getting someone involved in marketing. And then when we do the records things, I've got all my mates to, you know what I'm saying, to do that part with man. You know what I'm saying? And then, so delegation is so key, and I learned that later on in life. Like, I learned that a bit too late. I wish I'd done that earlier. I'd have been making a lot more money. Do you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Like I say, we would have pavement pavers. Now we can come and. It's not that we haven't made money. We made money, but we would have pavement. Some of the people that's even made money that we put on. Some of them made millions in it. But you're like, nah, that's what you're measuring it against the people that's made millions. But I'm like, nah, I still want to be. I still know who I am. Be proud that you're one of the pavement people. You know what I mean? Set levels of how people should even look at our industry.
100.
Because it only has to the new music. Well, you know what I'm saying? Music's meant to be better than however it was before, and the level, because the reason why, because a level set 100%. In terms of lyricism, in terms of like production, in terms of like how things look. 100%. So if that's how it looks now, then whatever's happened now has to be better. Do you get what I'm saying, innit? So 100%. Else they could have started below us. Definitely. If they never had us.
And we disrespect our footage here. We disrespect our content. Even the content that it's got. Bro, if someone had your Instagram, would they know? If someone had you,
they wouldn't. And that's it's just a combination of my personality is a bit mad as well, because I just about post that, I own studios or whatever, or I'm doing this, or I just about do it. And mostly if I look in the calendar, I'm having a quiet week, I might put up, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason, really. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I think just within my traits, it's not really a look at me thing. It's mostly just a crack on. Because I feel like that's the area we kind of in the Hackney anyway. Like, no one needed to say who they were. You either were that person or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You never had to pretend to be who you were.
Yeah, there's work, because remember, like you said, what you just said's led to me, but it leads back to you know, like we didn't have visuals. We don't know who's who. You understand? Unless you know who's who.
You know?
So if you was someone, it's because you was going around the area causing trouble, and if not, it's because everyone was talking your name.
Yeah.
Your name was mentioned.
Yeah.
So we know who you are before we've even seen you.
Yeah.
And if not, you're just, you know what I'm saying? You're cool, innit? So you don't need to come. Them days, you couldn't just come and start rapping and say a story of being the baddest because we don't know you, or we haven't seen you in that environment. Do you understand? I'm not saying we ain't seen you, but we ain't seen you punching people in the face. We ain't seen you going. Do you understand? We ain't seen you doing certain things that gives you that.
Yeah.
Them times.
Again, like I say, the problem was that they gave too much ratings to people that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the people that wasn't doing stupidness felt like it was like inferior, or whatever, if that's the right word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Of course,
And I think
that's what happened. And then there's the people, like you said before, there's the people that thought, you know what, I don't do none of them things, but you know what, I'm just gonna act. You know, the ones like, I already want to be like that anyway.
Yeah.
I want to. So they go and. Do you get what I'm saying?
But
They go and
as
do
I go on in life, I realize how important like the perception is. As much as, for example, I hate posting and it's like certain, even just me being me, I don't need to perceive myself in any other type of way. But me letting people know what is happening and things that are happening is beneficial to me.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And like you can use that to create your, you know, grow your brand or whatever it is you're trying to do. Yeah. People can look to you and then you can use that as leverage for whatever else you're trying to do and things like that. And it's like, so it's just like, as much as I've shied away from that, you know, I'm still learning that it's kind of important to also show what you're doing and, you know, show who you are.
The people that are just like handy with the internet, you know, like, see, like me, I feel like I don't want to bring my camera out right now and just like slap it in your face. Ooh, another one. But you know what I'm saying, innit? Forget that. Like, I don't want to just put my camera like in your face without asking you to film you. It's mad.
Well, old school.
It's mad. That's mad. Just take the camera out and start filming everyone.
That's never gonna be taught again.
It's crazy. I can't do that. But you see the people.
Exactly. Just before the era of the. So we understand.
Yeah, we saw this and then we saw that.
Being someone in real life without having to.
Yeah,
so
we saw this and then we saw that.
That's the name of the new tape. Born in analog.
The people that are able to just take their camera out in any scenario, stop what we're doing and just like, let's reenact a scene of like, you know, like a scene that's not actually happening now, but we're going to go into mode for the camera. They're going places in terms of the music because they're things being seen and perceived in a way because they're doing it in a way that is media, you know, like it's trained. They're doing it in a way where they've seen all the other successful people, you know, like how Khaled and that. God, dude. You know, like how he does his thing and all that. Like,
it's about comfort. Because if you're not comfortable doing things, it's not even no point. Because you get rid of your, like, you lose your dignity, you lose a lot of morals, and that. You start doing things that's so against you. But when you reason with yourself, you say, I can do that. Stop being an arsehole.
Of course.
Yeah, there's some 100%. Things like where I've like see me at like people, my friends, they say, "Oh, Hunt, you're very funny. You're mad. You should be on the thing." But like, that also comes with other things. When you're the funny person, then some people don't know how to take you as the funny person. Then they think you're the muggy person.
No, you're thinking of that because you're from the hood.
Yeah, well, that's because that's how I've survived in my area by like being funny with only my set of guys that understand me, and then everyone else is like, no, you can't see that funny side because when I do that with when I do that in a bigger capacity, then he thinks that he can come and slap me in the back of my head and all these things, and next to you understand that's
no one's gonna slap you in the back of your head.
No, I'm saying.
You told yourself that.
Maybe so.
I'm telling you, we need to reset. That's a lot of things we need to do. That's what I'm saying. Even with music. Reset, man. It's a beautiful journey, bro.
That's a key. That's a key sentence as well, man. It's a journey.
I find myself being myself a bit more in terms of like rapping. You know who I am. I don't fabricate. But in terms of like my character and stuff, I've gone on the Instagram a little bit more and told some of the stories that have happened through my days. And you know, like I could do it more, but I feel like moderation. You know them ones like moderation. I'll do
it more and more until you used to it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I say to you.
Yeah.
Ever think we age ourselves, like I said earlier.
We do.
Like man's too tough and that. No, I don't think that.
Yeah.
Let me grab on the
waters.
Of
course,
man don't really even know like half. Like I said, if I dare a lot of people like yourself, Pep, to throw a show without all of this. I need to put a single on that. Throw a show and see how much people turn up. But a lot of people wouldn't do that. But you understand that you've got core fans. Man, that's from Leeds, Coventry, all these people that really appreciated what you lot did. I had to learn that myself in weird ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, fans all abroad that know what a man does. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I feel like we don't have nowhere that can give us the reflection of our fan base, and they stopped YouTube numbers, so you couldn't actually see the reflection of your fan base for free.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
When it first started, you could do what you want and you can actually see your numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In the first 2 years of YouTube. Yeah. After the first 2 years of YouTube, everything's purchased. Before you can even go past certain numbers, if you don't put no money in it, it's not going to go there. You got to do the Google. They say now they've given you the Google ads, and before they even had. Okay. So it's like whether you make money off of the ads and it's still, why should you pay for the Google ads? They'll make sure that your thing comes on when someone just clicks onto YouTube. So there's loads of things that people have been using that the original people that had talent didn't want to use because they thought my talent would sell me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then people
I put my video up. There's enough people that know me. When I put my video up, it's going to go on their thing because you know why? Because they already even follow me. Or
thank you. I've done a show already and I've seen how many people turned up.
Yeah.
So, of course, if I do something on Instagram or I do something on YouTube, I'm going to at least get 1,000 something.
Yeah.
Like if you go, that's what I say. Some of the people I've seen have that those cues that I was talking about around the corner.
Yeah.
And they're performing at Roundhouse, or they're performing at the Garage in Highbury, or they're performing, there's places I can show you that got a decent capacity hold, and they've got cues going around the corner, and you ask them who's performing. Oh, the Jack in the Tail or something. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck is the Jack in the Tail? You know what I'm saying? Some man that
these times they're big in Australia. You know
what I'm saying? Got mad names, everything, but the cues going around the corner. Go and see a show the guy that's got 1 million views on Grind Daily, bro. Go and see a show.
What? Not the same amount of people.
Not the same amount of people, bro.
No.
I'll tell you that now. No cues going around the corner. No. So I've realised even from and that's the biggest page, right? So if someone's got biggest numbers on that page, should have a show that matches the numbers of what's on your video. But it's not the case because people are taking the short way, isn't it? You know what I mean? There's not actually people. What do you think of a band?
Yeah. They don't. They ain't rehearsed the stage presence. It's just it's different.
MD as well?
I've been MDing. Like, say if I for my own stuff or whatever. But
you're definitely MD.
Yeah, I don't see it.
What's that, man? No, hold on. I was like,
musical director.
The man that sets up the show and says how it's gonna go, and you know what I'm saying. Where's his MD?
Okay.
It's important as well, man.
I just went along with that one day. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't even know what you were talking about.
Yeah, that's so it's not.
He can set up the show.
Just set it up.
He can play piano, so he can show how it's gonna go from here to here.
Yeah, the transitions and all that.
Transitions and everything.
I love it all. I just have that's why the studios make sense for me. Or everything that's part of my journey just makes sense for me, and it just leaves me happy that I could still be within a capacity of it every day. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't wake up upset. I might wake up stressed, but I'm not upset. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
There's a difference.
You're still in the music world.
In every capacity. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
And I'll have a bit of freedom to when it does, because I'll create now and again. A hard drive on my wiped out like a couple months ago. I didn't even. It's horrible. So I'll just make it again when I'm ready in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful space to be in where I can just not feel the pressure. Not feel the pressure or not feel like I have certain expectations. Do you know what I'm saying, of myself or from other people? Because then you can create your truest. I feel free. I could put out something and then I'm not expecting it to get 100 million streams. Do you know what I'm saying? That's already the pressure off my mind. I can just put it out and whoever lives with it, lives with it. At the end of the day, we're affecting one person. Like, we're all just individuals, innit? So we can affect 100,000, we can affect one person. That's the job done. Really and truly. I think with
that
a lot
one person will tell you.
But that's how it spreads. You concentrate on that. When I was making tunes or putting out videos or whatnot, my whole thing was I need to make it good enough for someone to want to tell their bedroom. That's as simple as that. I need to make this sick enough for you to be able to say, right, what you see in this video, boom, Like that was my only personal goal. It's like external factors will be, you know, this man's got this, but when I'm in a creative mode, that was my only thought process. I feel like managing expectations so crucial to like that, even just the mental health of the artist. You know what I'm saying? Just allowing them to continue to
music
create.
it'll drain you, scarred, man. But music can really just crush you down. Like
you're putting your all, like everything financially,
crushing you down.
Yeah, perspective.
You like the perspective, expectations.
Yeah.
All of these things.
Do you know what?
It makes it a smoother journey, and then at the end of the day, we can't control what phase, what trend, what the audience are really liking at that moment in time. We can't.
Done it all. Man's done it. Like, you know what? I'm not conforming. Ignorance. I'm doing this style, and they say no, but this style's the old style, man. We want the new style. So you think, oh, I'm not doing the old style, and then you do the new style, and the man say, no, man, we doing the new style. You know, like it's mad, fam. Like man's gone through everything. Man, the man's happiest time.
I feel like conformity. That was like a 3-year period.
Yeah, man.
Like
Now
everyone
that
had
man.
their own style initially.
No, but there was a
everyone started
time.
conforming.
Yeah.
And then everyone realised the conformity is not working.
Dead.
So they quit for a little while. And then
Do you know why?
Go back for the love.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You know what happens?
But I feel like it's just the people in the people's ear, like really and truly. It's the minded people that are putting the checks
conforming
up.
Nonsense. When you see like you was conforming, and then you know when I listen to the radio now, man are just swearing and talking about people's areas and talking about who's got more money. Man are just saying anything that we weren't allowed to say. That we have to do something stupid.
But you see, the more you can do these things, the more
funny tune.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
See, like, I don't feel like Pep. I don't even know. I don't know because I haven't really seen.
Yeah.
Pep hasn't really taken on the TikTok world with his.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
And again, I had this conversation with you because you can.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But you know what it is?
That on TikTok is where they allow the numbers.
Yeah.
They give you your numbers there, parent.
The guy that did that tune, what's that tune? It sounds a bit like Pepstar.
Sam Troy or something like that. That is hard, but it's like a quick thing. That's it, innit?
It's hard. I just thought it was Pepstar initially, and then, you know what I mean?
They don't have to take Montana. Yeah. Bad boy tune still.
It took him there. I'm like, right, how's this guy hit?
It's all got a big remix.
Big remix, Gunners on it, everyone.
Bare people.
I didn't even know that. That's mad.
Bare people's on it. Like,
that's crazy.
What? Have you got another song?
Yeah.
Have you got another song? Like, it's
Yeah.
just that one. But man will hit up the TikTok again and then build it up.
He does the Afro beats, remixes to things like.
That's what I'm saying, fam.
I see him. I see him.
There's bare people that make their.
It's sick. They find their lane and that, innit? Yeah.
When you can actually do it, though.
Yeah, I thought, I know. Nah, you know what it is. I know it. I just crazy on a skyscraper upside down and that. Making a beat. Yeah.
Old material on TikTok now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You don't even need to do a new one. Man's not even saying set up the camera and do the next one. I'm saying like just like part one.
Yeah.
Like breaking down the whole series.
Like last month, he's reacting to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh snap! I didn't know that.
Yeah, go and check it out, bro. There's a man that's reacting like yesterday when I did my little just to see what the latest stuff. There's a man that's doing the reactions. Reactions are considered as a sell. I don't know if many people know that.
Didn't know that, bro. That's crazy.
So
how do you mean?
If someone reacts to your tune, it's considered a sell.
What, you get money for it?
Yeah.
How off their channel?
Off their channel, but the fact that they've done a reaction to it is considered as a sell by. You know, there's a lot of things that are considered as a sell. You know, ever since streaming, there's different things that are considered as a sell.
Yeah,
You don't just get a sell, like even like
a stream. 5 streams is one sell. Or so, you know, like how they breaking down the mathematics behind it and stuff. And
that's mad.
People still looking at that, reacting to that to this day.
That's mad. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. But I feel like if I was doing what I was doing then now, there would be probably it would be bigger. Just because people's minds are most open to creativity. Simply that. Yeah, of course, naturally. But yeah, it's just that, this is how time goes, isn't it? That's just how it goes, man.
No, man, but like I say to you, the reason why we feel like this is because we're people that was from the same period.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your work.
Yeah.
I appreciate the things that you did.
Yeah.
Some of the things that you did was amazing, bro.
Yeah. No,
and
thank you, bro.
I just feel like anything that ups the bar for our culture, I feel like people will need to respect on a different level.
Yeah.
Because it just ups the bar for our culture and what we can do.
Yeah.
So we're not just presenting ourselves as some hoodlums from the hood.
Yeah.
Rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
no,
even
cool.
though rapping's great, but at least where's the guy that can play the keys? Where's the guy? Where's the guy that's gonna expand his mind on how it should be visualized.
Yeah.
Of course.
But I don't, sometimes it's just how it goes. Like Kalashnikov probably never got his, you know what I'm saying, flowers. Like he just inspired someone like me or many others into their style of rap, and then they've inspired that, and then that person's now at the Brits. You know what I'm saying? On the stage and playing with fucking Coldplay or whatever. Not that I know anyone that has, but I'm just saying an example. You know what I'm saying? So it's just part of the thing. But essentially, we just all do it for the love of it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And I think with me, I'm just glad I'm in a position where if I was to whatever, I could just keep it purely that, and whatever happens. I cannot control the audience. Like I can't. It's as simple as that. I can put out what I do and what I love. I can't control. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can manipulate. I know what I mean.
Of course, most definitely.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, God, it's a different day and age. Maybe you can. I'm looking at this all wrong. I'm looking at this all wrong.
So, you know what? Yeah. Before we get into the last two, I reckon. Yeah. I would say one of those last two is going to be, what's your biggest collaboration? You said bare names.
Yeah.
What, you know what I'm saying, in it? Because there might be other ones. You know what I'm saying, in it? Like there might be a producer you're a producer.
And you don't have to be famous, no.
You know
what I mean? Just what's your biggest?
Your biggest to you.
I think there's big in terms of numbers and who's the biggest artist. But for me, the most, probably one of the most that meant the most. It's probably like the Kano one meant a lot to me, especially at the time.
I think he was gonna say Stormzy.
No, Stormzy's probably the biggest because he's the biggest artist.
He wasn't big at the time though.
Okay.
No, you know what?
He's not Kano though.
Storms.
I've watched Stormzy's rise. So
Get all superstars and stuff, innit?
Get superstars there. I remember when he came back out with Dice. You know, like that Dice mixtape did a lot for him as well.
That's true. But I think it's when he had everyone on lock, like the streets buzzing. Basically,
what songs did he have?
I think he might have had Sharp.
Things and okay.
Like,
Tell my man Sharp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was. I might be mistaken. Maybe it was before that, but I think it was.
You think he was too big for the boot?
Oh, it's before that though.
But okay. It was his first year of success. You're Eastman.
Yeah.
Your age.
Yeah. I
think
he just. Oh yeah,
brown eyes, pretty brown eyes.
You know what I'm saying? There was some like
and all them tunes.
The Gets one was special because man made it be out of a car and Gets just come through and I'm.
You see?
You know, like it was mad for man. Yeah, it was mad for man. But the Kane one kind of just showed me, like, it just installed a belief in myself because I never thought man
would be working with someone
like you never think man could just ask, and you know what I'm saying, like man that she fucks with your thing that much that it's like so it just meant the most because it was super early on and it was like he didn't have to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? The same way when man was done, you didn't have to do so things like that just touch, you know what I'm saying, they mean a lot to
what
man.
You don't realise man sight talent. No matter when you got talent or you think you got talent, when you think you've got talent, it's like you sight the next, he's got talent. You see it, and then you just want to like weed out all of the time wasters, all of the people that can only rap in one dimension. They can only do one thing. So I have to match you on this. I don't want to be that person. I want to be me. So I see people with talent are able to. Do you know what I'm saying? Innit?
Yeah.
People with talent are able to say, you know what, I'm going to sing on the chorus. So now we don't have to go and keep on finding the hook, man. We've got the talented guy that's able to do that. And then he might even be able to make a beat as well.
Talent's just the guy that can actually put it together.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like man's sight talent. And when you can do like 3 or 4 of those things, all of a sudden, nah, man, this guy's like, this is crazy. I can just... Do you understand? See how the mind thinks? Man just think they can just do one thing at a time, So when you see someone that's able to do 3 or 4 things that we all need in this room, you're the man. Like I don't want to say it. You're the man. Like I don't even want to get on your nerves. I just want to get on with you, fam. I want to keep you happy. Like just keep him. You talking about like people can't even chat shit to you no more.
But you know what it is? I think for someone like me that's obviously learnt instruments and stuff like that, it's all pretty normal. So that's why, like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if, I don't know, a man could be sick at building something like a sick craftsman and building, I'm thinking this could be so normal to him that man are names, but man he just thinks that
idiot team. The world thinks this is the greatest thing on the roads, fam. You're the man, fam.
So sometimes I'm like, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I know, like, don't get me wrong, because I push myself in it, like, with the beats and bars and all of that stuff. Like, I was pushing myself. I was like I was orchestrating things. I was writing scores, all of that stuff, right? I even made a beat out of Big Ben and all of that. Man's pushing myself to make beats live on stage, then rap after. All of that's not really too easy to do on the fly, innit?
Yeah, of course.
So man, do push myself, but at the same time, because it's my day, I breathe, eat that, you know, especially at that time, I was breathing it and eating that. It was second nature to me to get on the piano and make a beat.
But I feel like, I say this to Hunt as well, humbleness needs to expire at some point.
You know what, I get a lot of people annoyed, and I don't even, it's not like a purpose, I'm not trying to be humble or anything, but it's literally just...
But humbleness needs to expire. The bread's not trying to expire.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But it expires.
Yeah,
so it's like
100.
certain things within our life serve their purpose.
Yeah.
You're at a stage, age, and everything in your life where you scrap that. It's cool because a lot of talented people are humble, but I always say scrap the humbleness because it's a play and safe mechanism. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes within what we're doing, we need to have that humbleness at home. But then when we're going into this world, in this industry, start telling man, how you mean? Yeah.
But you know what it is?
Yeah.
I'm fully not humble on my ability. I know my ability. Do you know what I'm saying? So I know, No, I know that myself, so I don't... You know what I'm saying? So I never feel the need to be able to...
That was when we was younger.
Yeah, I hear you.
When we was younger, I was like that as well. I'm not even telling you on some high horse place. I'm telling you as I'm a humble person, so I'm a humble person. Like, yo, I was doing it to the point where I'd give the world everything. You know that?
Yeah.
I would give the world everything, but at the same time, I'd even give another man a props bigger than mine. I'd even gas up another man's shoe, take off my hat.
Naturally.
Would I do it to my own beat?
It's not. It's not good.
You know, sometimes humble, talented people.
But sometimes we need to big up ourselves. So I understand that. Yeah, fully.
But you're always saying it to me, like, Hunt, you're doing this podcast and that, and it's great. But like, what you got to remember to get some of that feeling that I'm giving to the other guests. Like, you was this, man. I need to receive some of it. I need to feel that feeling.
It is important.
But I get. Been like, bro, I'm back on my music and boom, I'm back on this. I'm back just for the interview, bro.
Yeah, of course.
A couple times, isn't it?
It's not fair for you to not get that. As much as you're a host, you know what I mean? You have to get that as well. Because like he's saying to you, look what you've done for him in the place where he's saying you today, he said you didn't have to do that. The man that's doing big things saying to you, right, you see that day, that time there? That's why I make sure that you're good in here.
The respect is just
no. Makes sense.
For real. But that's
that thing back then. Listen, you down. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever take them things lightly.
No, it's true. It's true. You know, I didn't even look at it like that.
It works tenfold. No, literally. Hey, fam. Anyone else? I ain't probably been on camera in over a decade. Do you know what I'm saying? If anyone else has phoned me, but it's, you know what I'm saying, the level of love man have for man and the level of respect. Do you know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. But at the same time, man's nature is man's nature. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to change, man. I got there. I'm long in the tooth with it. But like I say, obviously, how I talk about things is one thing, but then when it comes time to action, I'm not half stepping. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why you see that shouting. Get frustrated at.
You get mad and that sometimes. You get mad sometimes.
And it's not, not my personal but I've seen things I'm like, nah, how could this guy be moving like that?
I know what you're saying. From your hair, it means you're someone from them. So it's like, wow, now man's got you here. Now I'm gonna tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what I like. If I knew you, I would have told you.
So I'm talking for the people.
No, I've heard it.
I'm the guy behind the screen saying, what's he talking about?
Man, none.
Who's that behind the camera?
That's what they're thinking as well. Like, man, you're in the studio, do some music. Like, they don't understand.
I understand what you're doing, but a lot of people counting on you, bro. That's a different thing as well. You see, where we come from, people count on us, man. And we're that person. I know it's a burden at times, but people counting on us.
I think sometimes people can be in their own, like myself can be in my own cocoon so much, I don't realise that I was watching on what man was doing, I'm doing and all of that stuff. So it doesn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, feel like man.
I've got the Instagram, so I have to check people's musics now. I'm going back and reliving certain tunes, oh, this was cold. And this made me stumble across bare of your videos. I'm like, this guy's ramping. You know, like, this guy's playing about, fam. You know, like, how comes he ain't been given a plaque or something? You know, like some sort of...
The half of the side of it is that you lot was spoiled. You lot was spoiled. The time you came out and you was talented and someone recognised you, spoilage.
Yeah.
You don't pay for that.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a period in life where you lot, as you're talented, you don't pay for that. That's coming to film you for free, recording you for free. And then when it comes to actually making the money and then like reciprocating, making sure everybody's business is doing this, that's when you realize,
man don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man didn't know business.
In the time we come from, if someone found a talented artist, they're just taking them and they'll pay for their studio time. Big road shot up, man, would pay for their studio time. Man's paying for your video because they just want something to work off of what this whole thing that we've got. This community that we've got.
It's true. It's true. Man. It's true. But
What's the last question?
Before that, I'm gonna say big up DJ My Bro. Because he's been doing the mixes.
Big up My Bro.
Yeah, My Bro. I hope I'm saying it right. You know, like, but I've been speaking to him on the Instagram. He saw that you know, like one of the maybe it was the SAS or Joe Black or something. Yeah, and he done a mix inspired on the guests from series 1. So part 1, that's out. That's the links in my Instagram and all that. We try and put some. Get me? But it's on SoundCloud. It's a free mix. And then see this one that we're doing now. The people that's going to be in series 3. They will do a mix of them, and then we're gonna start opening it up and I'll start sending him the people. You know them ones.
Sick. That's
man.
big.
It's good. Sounds good. Everything. I'm listening to the mix.
I might have to have it on a CD, really, just to, you know what I'm saying, fit in with the theme.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
The right time.
The whole golden era, innit?
But you know what I'm saying.
Until we.
Man, want the inlay and all of that.
Do you know what I'm
the
saying?
Budget ones, though. I need
fam.
I need the print out ones.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely, yeah. But alright, let's wrap it up with what's new, what's next?
To be fair, like I said before, so I've been concentrating on the studio stuff. Hopefully can get a couple more studios and that as well. Want to get into film stuff as well, man. I feel like no one's approaching the...
How do you mean, like, getting, like...
just going out and shooting stuff, series, and then flinging it out. But of good quality, using high-end cameras, all of that good stuff. I don't think no one's really... Or maybe they are, I just haven't seen. But approaching it how people would approach music, to where you're just doing it off your own back. Like, trying to get the streets buzzing or the ground level buzzing, and you never know who can come along and help out, pick it up, take it to another level.
The stuff you
So I want to. I feel like it's like from storytelling. You know what I'm saying? It's all just it's all one and the same.
There's one called Real Life that's done with the Brixton. I don't know if you see that one.
No.
Real Life. There's one called On Point. There's OT. There's a few things like that.
I feel like it's either obviously the road stuff heavy. Or it's just the more alternative. So I kind of still want to without giving away the plot, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to keep it still exciting, because obviously people go look to the street stuff because it's exciting. But keep it exciting, but there's intellectual stuff that happen that's so exciting. Do you know what I'm saying? There's stuff that doesn't even involve any guns or anything. It makes a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things going on on different underworlds that are still exciting, but a bit more.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely. So I feel like there's areas that are untapped, and it will be good to explore them. But from the ground level, just get it looking crazy. Like we have access to high-end cameras if we really want to. Say a fat llama, go and rent them. If we got enough bread, go and buy it, whatever. So we can get things looking to a Netflix level and give it directly to the people. If that generates something good, then you never know what can happen from there. So yeah, that's one of my kind of things that I want to do right now.
Advantage on that is your sound. Sound knowledge.
Of course. And then from like I was saying, from the storytelling and just being able, I don't know what's I'll see what happens with that. I'm proper excited about that though. Do you know what I'm saying? And I could put together like a soundtrack to it. I've really got hundreds of tunes there that I haven't even used. I love that. I love that. It's all creative. It's all creative, man. So I'm looking forward to that still. And then hopefully, like I was saying earlier on, just with my people with Lights and the Sneaks and a few other people, like start like a record. That I wanted to leave that till kind of, because I know how much that means to artists being able to properly look after them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but hopefully start to. He's he does music.
He used to play football with him.
Yeah. So yeah, he does music. But yeah, so yeah, just do that with them, and hopefully just help artists from certain, get up a couple levels. Like that's as a crazy network, and obviously the studios and all of that other good stuff, and I could do some creative shit. So yeah, help artists get to a certain level, and hopefully they can go from there, see how far we can take them, and then if I feel like I'll just put out some tunes here and there. You know what I'm saying?
At the end,
put out a couple with it. You know what though? I've been getting the itch in recent time, to be honest with you. Like, just because I can see gaps where, this might be interesting, like, to put this out there. Yeah, I can see where I can fill in certain gaps. So,
He's gonna be seeing me and Hunter, he said, tonight.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna go. Used to go and shoot the siege. I forgot to shout out Star Force as well, from like when I was talking about the times when I was doing all the Russian roulettes and that. Yeah, because they all like managed me at the time. We were all pushing, giving it a real push. It's just a shame that the industry was, like concentrated on other things. You know what I'm saying? I reckon a lot more motivation would have been there. But yeah, them lot helped me out proper, man. So just wanted to big them up as well.
Yeah. Anyone else you want to big up?
Everyone. Big up. Yeah, I know. They got everyone.
Just want to give a little shout out to.
Everyone, man. Like, there's too many names. I'm gonna forget someone.
Yeah.
Alright, as well, just not even going down that line.
Gave him a chance.
Shout out to all of us.
Big up, man.
Shout out to all of us, man. But shout out to you as well, Hunt, man. Seriously, man, what you're doing there, it's big, fam.
Yeah.
Shout out to the man them here, fam. Like, it's
thanks,
big,
fam, man.
Shining a light on where people would have just forgotten. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said,
man.
someone like me just doesn't really step into camera too often. So
yeah.
Even for myself, being able just to have this to look back and see where, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. At some point, this is gonna be, it's golden now for the people. But once it like hits everyone that was watching then, you're gonna have to watch all of the shows. I'm telling you.
With things sometimes like that, like people don't get where it is
until they'll get it soon. I'm telling you, you'll get it soon. I'm telling you, you'll get it soon, and you'll be able to even watch them back again. It's not a one watch. These ones you can watch them 15 minutes at a time, like how most people do it. Just watch a bit and then, do you get me? But you see, when you watch the whole thing, all of these episodes, everyone I've brought on here has got a story and has told like some stuff we didn't even know, fam. Like, come on, fam. That's got to get a big up, fam. That's got to get a mention, fam. I like the golden era, man.
Wait, some will rise, some will fall. Some will get the bag, some won't get none at all. Keep it flipping like a somersault, cause this is real rap for the connoisseurs. Some will rise, some will fall. Some will get the bag, some won't get none at all. Keep it flipping like a somersault, cause this is real rap for the connoisseurs. Yo, hold on a second and let me build a spit. Let me get it together, come with some killer-ish. I was raised in the place where the villains live, try to get the notes the same color as the villa kit. Wait, a hard graft for the dividends.